Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to year 2 of the Hot Corners Dynasty here on Super Mega Baseball 3 franchise mode here on Twitch. I'm your host, the Nasty One, and today we're coming off a elimination in the first round of the playoffs yesterday in a best of 3 against the Wild Pigs. We won game 1 and then choked games 2 and 3 to them because our offense didn't show up. After which, it was found out that the Wide Loads were crowned the Season 1 champions for this, well, the Year 1 champions for this dynasty. It's like the 6th or 7th year that this game has been around, so. Or, not the game, the series itself. So, yeah, there's been a few champions, but they're the first champion officially in our dynasty. Then we went into the offseason. I can actually show you this right here because I actually did this. I did this all at the end of yesterday's episode, but for a quick refresher for those that weren't here, have a look here. Went too far, hold up. There's the playoffs, coming up right now, there they are. Yep, okay, here we go. So we had some retirements to deal with. We lost Stan Elyve, who that was expected. He was going to be 43. There was no way he was going to stick around for more than one season. Then we also, Seymour Sox decided he wanted to go into free agency because he didn't like being a backup. And he also wanted more money. Yolanda Cooper also went into free agency after she was caught in a scandal for some reason. I don't know what the scandal was about. It never goes into detail. Then we had Tarak Smith. He also wanted more money, basically, so he went into free agency. Tiny DeGrande retired because he was sick of dealing with everybody and he was unhappy. And Tugboat Thomas was 42. I expected him to retire anyway. So we lost 6 players and we had to fill those openings, plus try and cut some salary here. As you can see, we ended the year with $2 million in free space. We're up to $7 million, so we did cut $5 million worth of caps. But it's not where I'd like to be. I'd like to be up near $16 million, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so we'll advance to our signings. We decided to cut Bo Belter because he was very inconsistent offensively last year, and he's not a great fielder. So we're bringing in utility infielder Digafordo. He is not here to bat. He's not here to base run. This man is purely a defensive upgrade. He comes in late in games when I know he's not going to come up to bat. So basically, he is just here to play defense for us, is what he does. So he's our utility infielder now. He can play anywhere he wants without any fielding penalty in the infield, so that's great. Then our next move, gotta find it here, hold on, it's gonna take a minute. There we are. We brought back Lars. I only brought back Lars because A, we needed a backup catcher, that's number 1. And number 2, I already knew Lars. He's already familiar with the team chemistry, so we bring him in, the players already know him, coaches already know him, he's good to go. Plus, he's a cheap option, only $3.9 million, which I think is just a tiny bit more than he was making last year, so every party is happy. Our next move after that, we brought in Billy LeBlanc to play right field. He is 40 years old. I'm expecting him to retire in a year or 2, so he's just here to, he's basically a stopgap for us at the moment. While we develop a young outfielder behind him. Next move was we let go of Grump Everbright because he's already 30. He's not going to get much better than a B or maybe B+ if like he gets a bunch of training opportunities. We brought in a young reliever in Kyson Manning. He's a C overall, so basically he's like a, if we're getting killed or like we're killing a team, he's the guy we bring in. Next move after that, I gotta find it, hold on. We brought in Troy Harrison. He's a young reliever, B-. He's younger than Rhubarb. Rhubarb also finished last year with an ERA above 12, so yeah. Got to go in a different direction this year. So we do not have a spot starter in the bullpen. We have 4 relievers that can come in, but no. So if a starter gets injured, we're basically screwed. Next up, we got Tarak back. He's making $2 million more than he made last season, so he's happy. We're happy that he's back because he was tied for the league in wins last year. He went 3-0, and he was our most consistent starting pitcher besides Noah Kaiser, who's going to be the ace this year. We then brought in Apollo Oliver. He's going to be the starting catcher. He's nice and young. He's only 20, so we can use him. Then our next move was to bring in Arms U. He's the young outfielder I was referring to earlier. He's going to develop behind Billy, and then when Billy does retire, he can jump into the starting role in right field. Then we also brought in Connor Frazier Jr. He's replacing Yolanda Cooper on the roster, and he will be our number 2 pitcher, I believe. Our ace is going to be Noah Kaiser this year, so he did well enough to advance in the rotation. And then I think it took a while for our next moves. Yeah, I think we waited until like the very last week to make another move. There it is. We did sign a young second baseman in Caleb McClure. He's 23. He can't play everywhere like Cox does, but he's 6 years younger. He's almost as good as she is right now, and he's cheaper as well. So that's why we brought him in and brought in a little bit more cap space for us. We also have Trisha Lee here on our target list. She's 3 years younger than Snack Biggs, so if I can get her under $5.5 million and I can save some cap space, I'll bring her in over Snack. But for right now, Snack is our man at third. And I went ahead and looked at the schedule for this year. It's full of a lot of division games, so we're gonna see a lot of the same teams this year. We play the Herbisaurs 3 times. We're also gonna face them here in the first game of the season. We play the Wild Pigs 3 times again this year, so that'll be a nice revenge series for us. We play the Freebooters this time 3 times instead of 2. We play, and we also play, where are they? The Moose. We play the Moose twice this year instead of 3 times. And then we play the Sirloins, Sandcats, Moonstars, Blowfish, and Sawteeth all 1 time, and that's all the teams in the other division in our conference. So we exclusively play the teams that are on our side, and that means we will have a DH the entire time. We will not be having any interleague pitching battles until the playoffs. So we won't see any pitchers batting until the final series if we make it that far. So that's good. That's one less thing to worry about. Don't have to use a lot of pinch hitters. All right, let's start simming these games then, shall we? Crocs win in an extra innings battle in the first game of the new season. Yep, Crocodons looking to duplicate their success from last year. Freebooters are mad at the Moose for missing the playoffs last year, so they come back and get a win here in game number 1. Beowulfs take game 1 against the Heaters, 1-0. Wild Pigs looking to come off their postseason success, but they fall short to the Soylings 8-6. Wideload's defending champions beat the Grapplers in round 1 to advance, but the Grapplers get the revenge. And then the Buzzards beat the Overdogs 5-4. And Sandcats beat the Sawteeth 10-7. Moonstars shut out the Blowfish 4-0. Alright, we face the Herbisaurs. We're the only 2 teams on this side that haven't played yet. And the only other 2 teams that haven't played are the Platyply and Nemesis, and I believe they play after us. Holy crap, I killed our speed rating, boys. Look at it. We're now defensive experts. We have no power, but at least there's like a tiny bar on there. Speed has no bar! What the hell? Oh, I screwed us. I screwed us hard. Oh, no. And we gotta face Longbalo in the first game. No! That man went 4 for 4 against us in the one time we played last year and drew a walk. He got on base 5 times. And they still cut him afterwards because they had the same payroll. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Now, I was thinking about this yesterday. As much as I would love to have Caleb play, I'm actually going to put Jumps in at second. And I'm going to let Burko be the DH. Because it's not fair to have your team's home run leader sitting on the bench. Stu did enough to earn a starting spot, so therefore he should get the start. Exactly my thought. All right, now I just got to set the lineup. Biggs is definitely batting last. We'll put Apollo down there. Norton, he's faster. I'd actually put him behind Apollo. Put him here. Actually, I want Pickle to bat last because he's the fastest, so... James is batting 6. Actually, move James to lead off. Dirk will be the 2. Buck's the 3. Jumps is the 4. Stu is 5. LeBoink is 6. Then Apollo. Then we'll bring in Snack and Norton. Okay, that works. And Noah's going to be on the hill versus Jem Quilita, the returning ace for the Herbisaurs here. Oh boy, and we're going to their home turf, Emerald Diamond Stadium. The only time we were here last year, we lost in an extra innings classic, 3-2. And guess who pitched that game? Noah Kaiser. He went 9 innings, gave up only 2 earned runs, and got a no decision. Broseph got the loss that game. So now we get to debut the new look squad. Let's go. We're up first. James, Sportswood, and Swiner against Quilita. Here is Geronimo James, the center fielder. He'll probably be playing exclusively center field this year. Now that Belter's not on the team, ball inside on that fastball from Quilita. Two-seamer misses, 2-0. There's a two-seamer, 2-1. Slider hit up the middle. Diving is Stewart to cut it off. He's got to get up and hurry, though, as James beats it out for an infield hit. That's the first hit of the Hawkers' new season here in year number 2. Now Dirk Sportswood up. No home runs on his line score last year. Very surprising for the Sawtooth acquisition. Heater high, ball 1. Swung through that one, 1-1. A little late. Below the knees, 2-1 now. Swung through it late, 2-2. Inside, ball 3. Full count now. Soft liner to the left side. It's past the diving third baseman. Stewart cuts it off. He goes to first. Gets Sportswood by half a step. And that's why Dirk Sportswood never runs. Now Buck Swiner up. Left fielder today. Actually playing his natural position. Slider at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Fastball caught the outside. 0-2 now. Swiner quickly behind. Pulls that one foul into the seats. 0-2. Pulls that curveball foul. He's way out in front. Still 0-2. Quilita looking to put him away. Soft ground to the third. James deeks the throw to first. He'll advance to third safely as Swiner is out. And now Jeb jumps up, looking to drive in the first run of the Hot Corner season. Fastball at the letters for a strike. 0-1. Slider ripped up the middle. That's a base hit, and Jumps will drive in the first run of the season as the Hot Corners take a lead, 1-0. Now Stu Burko up, team home run leader and RBI leader last year. He also led the league in both categories. Fastball outside for ball number 1. Burko looking to go. Throw over, not in time. Jumps back. Throw over again. I'm not running. Jumps is not that fast. Your catcher's got a great arm. Why would I risk that? Jesus! Stop! Just throw me a fastball down the middle already. Soft liner in the left center field. This is a tough play. Stewart out for it. He's calling him off and makes the catch for the final out. Hot Corners get 2 hits and push across a run as they take an early lead here. We will face Praline, Longbalo, and Odom to start against Kaiser. Here is Lorenzo Praline. He's a new acquisition from the offseason. He's a rookie. So looking to come through here for his new team as Kaiser will be the ace this season. Slider hit up the middle on the first pitch as Pickle's there to cut it off. He goes to first, and that's the first out. Now to bring up Hammer Longbalo, the former Sirloin's cornerstone player, has switched conferences. Actually, no, he's switched divisions. He's now playing for the Herbisaurs. So they got a whole lot more powerful. First pitch fastball for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two-seam up and in, swung through it by Longbalo, 0-2. He was on it, though. Third pitch from Kaiser is a curveball in the dirt, taken wisely, 1-2. Slider low and away, ripped on the ground to short. Pickle backhands in the hole and fires to first. That's 2 quick outs. Back-to-back groundouts here to start the inning as Kason Odom up. He's a rookie who was acquired last year. Didn't really play too much, so this is officially his rookie season if he stays on the team. Fastball skied out the shallow right field. LeBoink in, calls off Jumps, and he'll make a catch for the final out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser in the first. Top 2 we go. We got LeBoink, Oliver, and Biggs to face Quilita. Here is new acquisition Billy LeBoink playing right field today. It's a high pitch hitting specialist. Loves the high stuff. First pitch fastball inside for ball 1. Ball outside, 2-0. Wrapped up the middle, past Stewart in the center field. It's a base hit for LeBoink. He gets things started right again in the second. Leadoff man on.
Now batting, the catcher, number 29.
Now Apollo Oliver up, rookie catcher. This is his first season in the Super Mega League. Was recently picked up by us in the offseason. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Oliver is a contact hitter, so don't. Middle, diving is Stokes to cut it off. She can't go to second and retires Oliver at first.
Now
1 out.
batting, the third
Now Snack
baseman,
Biggs up, gets to
number
come back and
40.
play third base this year.
Ball low.
Biggs looks at one below the knees, 1-0.
Outside.
Outside, 2-0 now. Biggs looking to come through. Driving the run. Lined into right field. That's going to be a base hit. LeBlanc going to third. He will hold there as there is a player slower than Dirk
Now
Sports
batting,
would.
the shortstop,
It's Billy LeBlanc.
Norton
Runners at the
Pickle.
corners now on 2 hits. Thanks. And now Norton Pickle has the chance to drive him in. The veteran shortstop getting to make an appearance here. Fastball at the knees for a strike. 0-1.
It's outside.
Fastball outside. 1-1 now.
Right.
Swung through that one. 1-2. Pickle behind.
Right. You're out.
Chased one out of the zone for strike 3. Pickle down on strikes.
Now batting,
Now to
the
bring up
center
Geronimo
fielder,
James, and we're back to the top of the order. He singled back last inning, looking to come through again here. Liner, foul, just late on that fastball. That's ripped into right center field. That's going to get down. No one's going to catch that one. LeBlanc's going to score easily. And now rounding third is going to be, well, whoever was on first. He's coming around third, and he will. It's a 2-run double for
now
Geronimo
batting,
James,
the
and they're up
first baseman,
3-0.
George Sportswood.
Good base running and good timely hitting as Biggs comes in, as well as LeBlanc. James has 2 RBIs now. It's 3-0 hot corners. First pitch is curveball in the dirt to Sportswood. 0-1-0 the count. Next pitch skied, shallow left center. Stewart out, calls off the fielders, and he'll put it away for the final out. Hot corners push across 2 more thanks to 3 more hits. It's 3-0 to the bottom of the second. Manley, Hamster, and Sachs to face Kaiser. Here is Grunt Manley, first baseman batting in the cleanup spot today.
Manley.
2-seamer inside for ball 1. Nice and tight pitch there from Kaiser. Slider down and in. He checked on it, but it is a strike. 1-1. Now the fork ball low and away. Grounded foul. Kaiser quickly ahead in the count, looking to put him out. Curveball, skied, foul. Manley stays alive here.
Ball low.
Heater low, 2-2.
That's outside.
Slider up and away. He checked on it, and it's outside, says the umpire. Full count. 2-seamer up and in. Skied out to left center field. James on the warning track. Comes in now. Drops it. Well, that's a base hit. That's a misread on my part. That is a single for Grunt Manley.
Now batting,
Now Henry Hamster up, the high pitch specialist, third baseman, batting in the 5th slot today.
and
First pitch fork ball from Kaiser is called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider down and away, also called a strike, 0-2 quickly.
Inside.
Heater up and in. It's off of Oliver's glove as the runner will advance to second on the play. Manley now in scoring position for Hamster. 2-seamer down and in, ripped on the ground to second. Jumps is going to go to third. Not in time. Runners at the corners. Again, that's my fault. Now Yoink sacks up. Center fielder came through for him in the extra innings game last year as he rips that first pitch into right. That's a base hit, and that will drive in the first run of the Herbisaur season as 3 back-to-back hits make it 3-1. With runners at first and second, and still nobody out for Stokes, the second baseman. Stokes healthy this year. Last time we faced, she was dealing with an injury. Takes a 2-seamer for a strike to start the at-bat. Fork ball up and away, called a strike, 0-2.
Nope.
Slider just low, 1-2. Kaiser looking to put her away here. Curveball, line softly to third. Biggs dives, it's just past him, but foul. 1-2. Fastball up, swung through it, strike 3. Kaiser got her to chase, and that's the first out. Good pitching from Noah as Milo Stewart's up, and his RBI dud ability activates. That's perfect. He was batting 8th in the lineup, thinking he'd never get an RBI opportunity, and well, here we are. 2-seamer low and away for a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1 from Kaiser. Kaiser's next pitch is a curveball that's hit on the ground to second. Jumps goes to second. 1. Pickle on to first. Gets Stewart by a step, and that's a 4-6-3 double play to get out of the inning. 3 hit, well, technically 2 hits for the Herbisaurs. 1 was a fielder's choice. That didn't matter. 1 run scores, but Kaiser gets out of the jam thanks to a timely double play ball. 3-1 to the third. Middle of the hot corners lineup due up here against Quilita as Swiner will lead off. Swings through that first pitch fastball. 0-1, he's behind. Behind again, 0-2. Soft liner to third on the ground. Hamster goes to first with it, and that's the first out.
now batting,
I'll now bring up Jeff Jumps here. Singled back in the first inning. Drove in a run. Looking to keep his early success going. Curveball Ground ball ripped into the right center gap. That's going to be in the gap, and one hop to the wall on the warning track. Jumps already on his way to second as Snacks tracks it down. It'll be a double for Jumps, and he's now 2 for 2 on the day and puts a runner in scoring position with only one out. That'll bring up Stu Burko, 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Soft liner up the middle. That's going to get down in front of Sacks, a base hit. Jumps rounds third and will hold there as the runners are at the corners now with only one out for Billy LeBoink. Singled in the second inning to get things started for us. It also came around to score on a double by Jumps. Fastball up and missed for a strike, 0-1. Soft grounded to second. It's going to be a tough play. Burko's to second. She missed the tag. Stokes has to go to first, and the run will score on the fielder's choice RBI ground out. That'll put runner in scoring position with Burko at second as Oliver's up to try and deliver. Rookie trying to come through here for his new club. First pitch ripped into left center field. It is high. It is far. It is off the wall. Oliver will drive in a run as Burko scores from second. It's now 5-1 Hot Corners as that one, the ball was just big enough to hold it, folks. Oliver was that close to his first career home run. Now Snack digs up with a runner at first and 2 outs. Fastball inside for ball number 1 as Quilita is struggling here early, already giving up 8 hits in only the 3rd inning. Next pitch is inside for ball number 2, trying to find the zone now. Soft liner, foul late. That's going to be harmlessly fouled, 2-1. Fastball misses outside, 3-1 the count now to Biggs. Soft liner up the middle on the ground. Stewart goes to first with it, and that's the 3rd out. Hot Corners push across 2 more thanks to timely hitting from the squad. 5-1 to the bottom of the 3rd. Clark, and then the top of the Herbivores lineup to face Kaiser. Here is catcher Fiona Clark, more of a defensive player than an offensive one. 2-seamer at the knees for a strike, 0-1 the count. Next pitch is a fastball up and away that's popped up on the infield. Sportswood barely has to move forward as he's calling it. And he'll make the first catch. He'll make the first out with that catch. And now Lorenzo Praline back up, 0 for 1 today. 2-seamer low and away for a strike, 0-1 the count. Kaiser's working ahead in the count here against these Herbivore batters. It's working out well for him so far. Jumps to his right, but it's off his glove and into right field. That'll be the first hit of the season for Lorenzo Praline as he gets on. And that'll bring up Hammer Longbala, 1 on and 1 out. Forkball swung through it below the zone for a strike, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away outside for ball number 1. Slider hangs, but Longbala didn't offer, 1-2. We're lucky he didn't. He should have crushed that one. Peter low and away, grounded to the hole on the left side, and that's a base hit. Swiner gets it in and holds the runners to first and second with only 1 out. Longbala gets his first hit. Now Kaysen Odom up. Flew out his last time up. Slider hit on the ground to second. Jumps fields. Goes to second. 1. On to first is it is Pickle, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. Kaiser gets out of another jam. That's 2 double plays in the last 2 innings for the Herbivores as they keep shooting themselves in the foot. Top 4 we go. It's 5-1. Pickle due up for his second at bat. He struck out his first time up. Chased a high fastball. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate, and he crushes it to center field, but it's going to hang up, though, and Sachs makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Brings up Geronimo James, has hot hitting here to start. Drove in 2 with a double his last time up. Also singled in the first inning. We're going to keep it going. First pitch fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Soft liner to second on the ground. Stokes there to field, goes to first, and that's 2 quick outs. Now Dirk Sportswood up, 0 for 2 today. Looking to come through for the Hot Corners, keep the inning alive. Fastball outside for ball number 1. Fastball outside again, 2-0 the count. Soft grounder on to shortstop. Stewart there, goes to first. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Quilita, her first of the game. Bottom 4 remains 5-1. Manley, Hamster, and Sachs. First baseman Grunt Manley singled his last time up. First pitch forkball, skied to left. Swiner calls for it on the warning track. And he makes the catch for the first out, already playing Manley deep, respecting the man's power. He didn't have to move. Now Hamster up, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Actually, he grounded into a fielder's choice, but he managed to reach safely. First pitch 2-seamer up and away for a strike as the curveball misses low and away, 1-1. Slider up and in, skied to right. LeBoink in. And Billy will make the catch for the second out, as that's 2 quick outs now for Yoink Sachs. Singled in a run his last time up, he's 1 for 1. Fastball on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Work ball and away, called a strike. 0-2. Kaiser looking to end the inning here. 1-2-3. Curveball, chased and grounded softly to first. Sportswood field, and he'll tag, sacks himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Top 5 we go. It's 5-1. Now up is Buck Swiner. 0-2 today with the fly out and a ground out. Buck looking to turn his fortunes around here. Curveball on the outside for a strike. 0-1. Turns on that slider, rips it up the middle, and that's a base hit for Swiner. He keeps it going. It's his first hit of the day, and that gets the Hot Corners inning started right. Runner at first for Jeb Jumps. 2 for 2, and it doubles last time up. Drove in a run. Drives that pitch out to right center field. It is high, off the wall. Almost out of here as Jumps slides into second safely, and Swiner goes to third. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Stu Burko. That's 10 hits given up for Quilita, but they're going to let her stay in because the Herbisaurs have a notoriously weak bullpen. Burko looking to come in through the clutch. Singled his last time up. Ball inside for number 1. Second pitch, grounded softly to second. They're going to have to go to first with it. Burko retired as Swiner scores and Jumps goes to third. 6-1 is your tally. LeBoink up now, 1 for 2. Singled in the second inning, and he grounded out and drove in a run last time up. First pitch, fastball on the inside for a strike. Fastball high, 1-1. Inside, ball number 2. That fastball missed. Checked it. It was high, 3-1. He wanted it. Grounded up the middle, past the diving Stewart through the drawn-in infield, and that's a base hit for LeBoink. He drives in his second RBI of the day. 7-1 Hot Corners. Bring up Apollo Oliver now. Rookie drove in a run his last time up with a single. That'll do it for Jem Quilita's. Omar Chambo will be coming in. Holdover from the original team. Omar looking to get out of the inning. First pitch ripped into the right center gap. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall as the fielders were shading in the other direction. Already rounding second is the runner. LeBoink rounds third. He's going to try and score, and he will as Oliver walks in with a double. 8-1 the score now. Hot Corners breaking it open. Here's Snack Biggs, single back in the second inning. 1 for 2 today. Grounded on the hard lead to third. Hamster dives and fields, goes to first, and that's the second out as Oliver advances. Runner 90 feet away now for Norton Pickle as he still looks for his first hit of the season. Popped up on the right field side. Out is Stokes, and she will make the catch in shallow right to end the inning. 3 more runs come across for the Hot Corners as they hit 4 hits on the inning. 8-1 your score. Kaiser now working with the lead. Stokes 0 for 1 today. First pitch from Kaiser's grounded up the middle. Jumps backhands, and he'll go to first. 1 out. Got to bring up Milo Stewart now. 0 for 1 today. First pitch hit up the middle. Diving his Jumps, but he can't cut it off, and that's Stewart's first hit of the season. That puts a runner on with 1 out for the Herbisaurs. Here's Fiona Clark, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out her last time up. Curveball popped up in the shallow right center. Jumps there. Makes the catch for the second out. Now Lorenzo Praline up. Singled his last time up. Gave him his first career hit in the Super Mega League. 2-seamer up and in for a ball. 1-0. Heater low and away for a strike. 1-1. Curveball low and in. Grounded to Pickle. It's short. He'll go to first with it, and that will end the inning as Kaiser puts up another 0. Top 6 we go. 8-1 your score. James, Sportswood, and Swiner to face Chambo. James is 2 for 3 today. Double, single, 2 RBIs. Behind on that fastball, 0-1. Chased 1 high and popped it up. Hamster there. Makes the easy catch. 1 out. Got to bring up Dirk Sportswood. He's 0 for 3 today. Still looking to get his first hit of the season. Drives that first pitch to right center field. Playing back on it with Sachs, though, as he'll make the catch on the warning track for the second out. That's 2 quick outs here for the Hot Corners. Now Buck Swiner up, hit a single his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Behind on that fastball for number 1. Skied left center. That's going to be an easy play for Stewart as he's out on it. That's the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Chambo. They desperately needed that one, but they're still trailing by 7 runs. Bottom 6, it's Longballo, Odom, and Manley, the right part of their order to do something against Kaiser. Longballo singled his last time up, looking to keep making an impact on his new team. Curveball popped up behind the plate. Apollo Oliver over the rookie catcher. He will make the catch for the first out. good first pitch out there from Kaiser, as that'll bring up Kason Odom, the rookie from last season. Fastball ripped into the left center gap. Swiner over, though, and he'll make the catch for the second out. That'll bring up Grunt Manley, single back in the second inning. First pitch forkball fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. He was fooled on it, and now he's quickly behind 0-2 in the count. Slider up and away, just high, 1-2. Kaiser looking to put him away here. Curveball low, grounded softly to first. That will stay fair. Sportswood's there on the bag, and that's the third out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Noah Kaiser's given up only 5 hits here through 6 innings, as the Herbisaurs' chances are looking bleak. Middle of our lineup to up jumps Burko and LeBoink. Jumps 3 for 3 today, 2 doubles, a single, and an RBI to his credit as he looks to keep his hot hitting going. Checks his swing. I should have gone for it, 0-1. That's a high fastball, 1-1. That's a sky out to center field. Sachs should be able to make the play on that. And he does out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now up is Stu Burko, 1 for 3 today. He has a single and an RBI to his credit. Curveball just caught the zone. 0-1, good pitch. That's a soft liner to the left. It's going to be an easy play for Praline. And Lorenzo puts it away for the second out. You all right, buddy? All right. Here's Billy LeBoink. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Delivers with a liner to center, but it's right to Sachs. 1-2-3 inning for Chombo. And to the 7th, it's still 8-1. Hamster, Sachs, and Stokes. Here's Henry Hamster. He's 0 for 2 today. Grounded into a double play and flew out. Two-seamer ripped to left center field. That is gone. Home run, Henry Hamster, as he makes Kaiser pay with that fastball. It is now 8-2 Herbisaurs on Hamster's first bomb of the season. It's also the first in this game. We have done all our damage with hits that have stayed inside the park. Yoink Sachs up now. He singled back in the second inning, drove in a run. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Forkball inside on the knees, 0-2. Kaiser looking to put him away here. Slider low and away, swung through it, strike 3. He chased that one. Kaiser gets another K. That's a good bounce back after a home run give up. Here's Annabella Stokes, grounded into a double play and flew out her last time up. Fastball on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Slider low and away, fouled off, 0-2. Forkball up, swung through it, strike 3. Stokes down on strikes again. 2 outs now, it's Stewart up, 1 for 2. He's grounded into a double play and singled his last time up. Looking to come through here for the Herbisaurs with 2 outs as the two-seamers low, 1-0. Forkball up for a ball, 2-0. Slider away for a strike, 1-2. 2-1 the count now. Heater below the knees, 3-1. Kaiser looking to not walk his first batter. Forkball up, ball 4. He just walked his first batter. God damn it. That puts Stewart, the speedster, on at first as Clark is up 0 for 2. And pinch hitting his backup catcher, Nate Hankey. Tiny bit better hitter, not as good of a defensive catcher. We weren't already up by 6 runs, I'd run on him all day. Two-seamer low and away from Kaiser, 1-0. Forkball up, called a strike, 1-1. Although Hankey was the hero in the second game we played against the Herbisaurs last year as he drove in the winning run in extras. Curveball there caught the zone, 1-2. Slider away outside, 2-2. Fastball down on the way, swung through it. Hankey chased it, and he's down on strikes. Kaiser strikes out the side. Gives up a solo home run to Henry Hamster, though, as well as a walk, but he gets out of his own mess. Top 8 we go, it's 8-2. Oliver Biggs and Pickle up. Here's rookie Apollo Oliver. He doubled his last time up, drove in another run. He's got 2 RBIs on his line score. Hankey will remain in the game to catch, as figured. Fastball below the knees for ball 1. Chase that one, 1-1. I got to be more disciplined. High, 2-1. High again, 3-1. Left it down the middle. Apollo drives it to center field. Sachs back on the warning track, but he will make the catch for the first out. That's like the 5th ball we've hit out there that's looked good. It's either hit off the wall or been caught. There is Snack Biggs. He's 1 for 3 today with a single back in the second inning. Soft liner to shallow right center. It's going to hang up, though, as Stokes is there. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Norton Pickle 0 for 3 today, looking to just get on base, basically.
Ball high.
Fastball high, 1-0. It's offline to the right center field. That might do it. Stokes is out on it, and she just manages to get there. Pickle retired. 1-2-3 inning for Chombo again. Bottom 8, 8-2. Here's Lorenzo Praline as the top of the order's up for the 4th time today. Kaiser's only a 70 pitches, so I'll let him go. Curveball low and in for a strike. 0-1 there to Praline. Heater low and away for a strike. 0-2. Quickly ahead in the count is Kaiser. Forkball up. Just high. 1-2. He didn't want it. Slider low and away. Ripped to right field. Diving his jumps. It's off his glove. He does knock it down, though, but it's an infield hit for Praline. Second hit of the day for him, and that puts the leadoff man on for Hammer Longballo. Oh, boy. Ball driven left field, and Longballo delivers. It's a 2-run shot off of the rookie. Well, actually, technically he's a second-year man at this point. I gotta stop calling him that. It's a 2-run homer for Longballo. Second of the game for the Herbivores, and his first of the season. 8-4, your tally. Well, that's gonna do it for Kaiser here, folks, as Odom's due up. Who do we want? All right, we are up by 4 runs. It's the 8th inning. I say we bring in one of the new guys. What is their lineup looking like? Odom's a righty. We've got a lefty, righty, 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 lefty. Okay, so mostly righties. Who's the righty? Is it Harrison? All right, it's going to be Troy Harrison, the rookie, getting his first appearance here in a low-pressure situation. First pitch fastball to second, leaping his jumps. It's off his glove, and that's going to be a base hit. That'll be a hit for Odom, his first of the season, and also first of the game. That'll bring up Manley, 1 for 3. Singled in the second inning. Two-seamer low and away for a strike. 0-1 the count. Changeup low and in, ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit as Harrison's given up 2 quick hits here to start. There's still no outs, remember that. That's going to bring up Henry Hamster. Hit a solo home run his last time up, looking to keep that hot streak going. Two-seamer outside for ball number 1, 1-0. Heater up and away, line to second, leaping his jumps. It's over his glove. That's going to drive in another run. It's going to be 8-5 now as the lead's starting to collapse here. Runners at the corners. Here's Yoink Sachs. Harrison's got to get an out here. Change up low, 1-0. Change up high, 2-0 now. Can't get a break here. Fastball caught the outside, 2-1. Receiver low and in, swung through it, 2-2. Harrison looking to put him away. Outside ball 3, that didn't even come anywhere close to the zone. Full count. Changeup blown away, grounded foul. He was out in front, he was looking fastball. Receiver up, swung through it, strike 3. Harrison gets the K. Clutch pitch from the rookie, and that's the first out. Now Annabella Stokes up. Heater on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up, took it for a ball. She checked on it, 1-1. Two-seamer low and in, grounded back to the mound. Harrison to second, 1. On to first. He got the double play. Harrison gets out of the jam. Rookie came through and got us out in the 8th. Hey, but the Herbivores put up 3 runs. They cut the deficit in half. It's 8-5 to the 9th. James Sportswood Swiner due up. Here's Geronimo James. Center fielder's 2 for 4 today. Double, single, 2 RBIs. Looking to keep his good day going. Chombo's first pitch is skied out to left center field. Incoming is the outfielder. And Praline will call off Stewart for the first out. That'll bring up Sportswood. He's 0 for 4 today. 1 of 2 hot corner batters to not record a hit. Curveball at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Fastball just inside. 1-1. His third pitch skied out to left center field. Sachs on his horse going to the corner of the wall, and he will cut it off right before the warning track for the second out. Going to bring up Buck Swiner, 1 for 4 as a single in the 5th inning. Nothing since. Fastball right there for a strike, 0-1. Curveball on the inside, 0-2. Swiner quickly behind. Third pitch is left. That's in the left center gap. That's going to get all the way to the wall. I just missed it. Praline almost caught me with that one. That's a double for Swiner, putting a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now batting, the second
It's going to bring up Jeb Jumps. 3 for 4 today. Right batter, right time. 2 doubles, single, RBI. Looking to get hit number 4, RBI number 2 or 3. They're going to walk him. They're going to walk Jumps. Jumbo will give out the intentional walk here. That'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs for Burko. You're going to put the DH in the spot. Stu Burko was the team RBI leader and home run leader last season in year number 1. Let's see if he can come through here again in the clutch. 2 on, 2 outs. First pitch, fastball for a strike. Second pitch, lined out to left field. Is that going to stay fair? Yes, it will. Runners rounding. Oh, and he missed the ball. Praline missed it. Rounding third and jumps. He's going to try and score. It's a 2-run double for Burko. 10-5, hot corners. That was a massive misplay from the rookie in the corner. If he had caught that, only one was going to score. LeBoink up now with a runner at second and 2 outs. First pitch grounded hard to Stokes, though, and she will make the play at first. 2 runs come across on the clutch. 2-run double by RBI leader Stu Burko. 10-5 to the bottom of the 9th. Harrison's going to stay out there. Had it been a save situation, I probably would have brought in Amazo or Joseph Broseph, but because we made it a non-save situation again, Harrison will get this inning. This will bring up Milo Stewart. Shortstop 1 for 3 today. 1 for 2 today, actually. Single and a walk to his credit as the first pitch fastball misses. 1-0. Change up and in for a strike. 1-1. Heater, grip foul, and he broke his bat on the play. 1-2. Good arm there on the young kid Harrison here. 2-seamer line to short, right to Pickle though, and that's the first out. Ooh, I got to make a defensive change. Hold up. Got to make a defensive change here. We're going to take jumps out. I'm going to put in Afordo to play second. Afordo's, he's just a fielder, folks. He's not here to hit. Just let him field. 2-seamer to Hankey, called a strike to the knees, 0-1. First pitch, line softly to center. This is going to be a tough play. James in, slides forward, he got it. 2 outs. That'll bring up Praline, 2 for 4. Singled on an infield hit his last time up, off jumps his glove. 2-seamer hit, back to Harrison, who makes the play, goes to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 inning for the rookie, and the Hot Corners take game 1 of year 2 against the Herbisaurs with a final of 10-5. Offense came out big today with 14 hits, 10 runs. Where was this in the playoffs? We scored more runs today than we did in all 3 of our playoff games last year combined. We scored 4, 3, and 1, so that's 8 runs. We literally outscored ourselves in 1 game. That's a good sign going forward. Herbisaurs do tally 5 runs on 11 hits, but they did have 2 early double play balls that really shot themselves in the foot. Not to mention there was that clutch double play Harrison got in the 8th that really ended any hopes of their rally coming through. Looking at the box scores, Dirk Sportswood and Norton Pickle are the only 2 Hot Corners players that go hitless today, 0 for 5 and 0 for 4 respectively. Everyone else at least managed to tally 1 run, or 1 hit, I'm sorry. No home runs for the squad, but James did drive in 2 on a double. Jumps drove in 1 on a double. Burko drove in 3 on 2 doubles and on a double and a single. LeBoink drove in 2 on 2 singles. Oliver drove in 2 on a double and a single. And, well, Biggs just got on base once. On the other side, everyone in their lineup got a hit except for Stokes and Clark, as well as Nate Hankey, who got 2 at-bats as a defensive substitution. Only runs driven in were thanks to Longbalo's 2-run homer, Hamster's solo home run, and he drove in another run. And then Yoink Sachs also drove in an RBI single. Looking at the pitching line, Kaiser goes 7 innings, gives up 8 hits, a walk, 4 earned runs. Also gave up the 2 home runs and 4 strikeouts, though. Troy Harrison came in 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, no walks, gave up 1 earned run himself, but did manage to get out of the clutch situation there in the 8th, so points to the rookie for that. Polita only manages to last 4 1/3, gives up 11 hits, 8 earned runs. Chambo goes the rest of the distance, 4 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, gave up a walk, intentional walk as well. Jeb Jumps is your player of the game, went 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a single, RBI, 3 runs scored. He also got intentionally walked once. Hamster hit a solo home run. He's going to be number 2, and number 3 is Hammer Longbalo, who had a 2-run homer as well. But thankfully, we finally retired him for the first times in our careers. So a good clutch victory here for the Hot Corners as they take a division game against the Herbisaurs here in game number 1 of the new season. I am actually half tempted to play number 2 as well, because, well, why not? Let's just have a doubleheader to start the season. Take a look at these player development traits first. Kaiser loses 2 velocity because he's trying to save his arm from injury. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Velocity's not his game. His game is his junk, so it's fine. LeBoink has 1. I mean, I could actually give him that because he doesn't steal to begin with, so possibility. Bubbles Garcia's going to the Moonstars. He's replacing backup outfielder Clyde Oliver. Good for Bubbles. Nice to see him come back. Praline just got released by the Herbivores after that disastrous game. But the dude went 2 for 5. He had 2 hits. That error in the last inning must have really been the breaking point for them. They're bringing in center fielder Maximus Tran. But that doesn't make a difference. Praline was playing center. He was playing left field. That's not his natural position. He had a fielding penalty attached. That's just mind-blowing. Kyson Manning has his first training opportunity to improve his accuracy and get composed. Might actually get that. That's a nice one to get, especially right now to start. Trisha Lee's down to 5.5. She's at the same price point as Snack Biggs. I could bring her in now. I might actually bring her in now. We'll see. Burko's shoulder hurts. Well, that's good. He's a DH. Doesn't matter. Dale Nail is off the platypi. He's replaced by Busha Digman. All right, good to see Busha get on a team. Arms U, he's got a training opportunity. It's probably not one I want to give him. And Geronimo James gains 1 power. Let's look at these development opportunities here. Got weightlifting for Apollo. Okay. Burko wants to try that vegan diet, eh? Get tough out. Ooh, a DH with tough out, eh? I like that. Tough out for Biggs. We'll see. Kyson Manning has that composed chance. Okay. Well, we can wait. These are all relatively new, so they're all 0%, so we can wait. We can build up some more money here, and then we'll have to make a decision next time. And then Arms U is back corking. I don't want to give him that because he's actually decently fast, so I'm probably not going to get that one. LeBoink is already 40. Doing this really doesn't do me any favors, so... And he doesn't run very well, though, so it wouldn't really affect him. We'll keep that in the back of our mind. Biggs is 36. I might not even have him after next game, so I probably don't want to get this one. Let's see, Burko. That'd be a nice one to have. Improving his speed, fielding an arm, and get tough out. That's a good one. We'll keep that in mind, too. So I like Manning's, and I like Burko's as well. And then Oliver's is pretty good as well. It'd improve his power, which is one of his weaker points, and make him a better hitter. I mean, his defense is already solid for a young player. That one's good, too. Damn it. Ah, shit. This is why I wish I had more money. How much money do I get a game? Only 437,000. So we'd only... If we do Apollos, then we wouldn't be able to get the other 2. Put us up... Let's see. They put us over 1.1 mil, it looks like. Means we'd have 300,000 left. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to wait. Alright, let's send these computer games and see what happens. Oh, but that just blows my mind. Platypi defeat the Nemesis 5-4. Looking to go back to the playoffs this season. Eaters crushed the Crocodons 10-3. Wow. Good inning for them. Grapplers come back to beat the B-Wolves 5-1. And the Moose crush the Herbivores 8-0, drop a shutout on them, and that drops the Herbivores to 0-2. Herbivores are looking to rebound from a poor season last season. They were the only team with a losing record in our division. I think they were like 5-11 or something like that. So yeah, they are not looking good to start here at the beginning. But other than that, we are taking on the Freebooters in this game number 2 here. They're 1-0. And they missed the playoffs last year by a half game, I believe, because they lost the last 2 games of their season while the Moose went 2-4, which eked them into the playoffs with 10 wins, while the Freebooters stuck at 9 wins. They finished 4th in the division at 9-7. Missed the playoffs by 1 game. Alright, we gotta play this one. Rookie Connor Frazier Jr. is going to be on the hill against Angel Verde and taking on this great Freebooters contact hitting lineup. Ooh, they have a new third baseman, Velez. Did they lose Pontucci? Let me look at their roster. Hold up. I need to look at this. All right, so they kept Jackman and Brickhouse. They brought in Torey Velez as a new third baseman. They lost Pomp-Ducci. Oh, no, they didn't. He's right here. He's the first baseman. Okay. Okay, Vaughn, you are stupid. Okay. So they brought in third baseman Torey Velez. Omar Frederick's a new second baseman. Oh, he's replacing Landon Fair's down here, actually. So who'd they get rid of? Oh, Walker Runs. That's right. They lost Walker Runs. He was their backup second baseman. They kept Rocky Backstop. Kenna Quorn. She's new. Bad Hop Brown is still here. So Sturdy Woodman. So that means Ducci's going to start at first instead of him. Jermaine Raines is still catching. Cash Basket's still here. So is Landon Fair. Patience Evergreen was on the team last year as well. So they brought in Frederick and Velez. Verde's returning. So is Winnie Noel. Lana Rhymes. Faith Blaze was on the team last year. Ken Ratherswell was on the team last year. They re-signed Maverick McMahon in the offseason. He left the Sandcats to come here. Grace Lipinovich is still on the team, and so is Kay Frequent. Okay. So they lost Steamboat Wassell, but brought in Maverick McMahon, an original freebooter, to replace him. Kept the rest of their pitchers. Kept the backup catcher, brought in a new backup outfielder. Kept the backup third baseman, kept the first baseman. Kept him, kept her, kept him, kept him, kept him. Brought in a new second baseman to replace Walker Runs, and they brought in a new third baseman, Torey Velez, to replace... Who did they replace? Who did they replace? I don't know who they replaced. Interesting. So they mainly kept their team together. They just got a few new players is all. Alright, I like the lineup. The only person who didn't hit last time was Norton, so he's going to stay at the 9 spot. Sportswood also didn't hit last time out, but I don't want to take him out. He is a better fielder than Burko, so I'm going to keep him in the lineup. Hopefully he can bounce back this time. Alright, we'll just keep the lineup the same. It worked well for us last game. We scored 10 runs. I'll take it. Connor Frazier Jr. making his Super Mega League debut here at Lafayette Corner. Only time we were here last year, we lost in extra innings. Walk-off home run. Landon Fair, the backup second baseman on this team this year. He was the starting second baseman last year. Oh, they lost Oakley Stiffs. That's who they lost. They lost Oakley Stiffs. Holy crap. Let's do it. Ooh, their lineup's looking good at the top. Brickhouse, Velez, Ducci, and Woodman all hitting well to start the season. It's going to be a tough matchup. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go. James leading off here against Angel Verde here in game number 2. First pitch fastball at the letters, called a strike, 0-1. High that time with the cutter, 1-1. Fastball on the inside, 2-1-2 the count now. Turns on the slider, skies it to right, out is Fair for it, and Landon will run it down for the first out. That'll bring up Dark Sportswood now. 0 for 5 in the first game, looking to bounce back here in game number 2. High with a fastball, 0-1. Fastball low, 1-1. Skied out to right field. That's going to hang up, though, as the right fielder in on it, and Evergreen makes the catch for the second out. Bring up Buck Swiner. Left fielder went 2 for 5 in the first game, double and a single. Fastball low. Oh, that's a slider, actually, 1-0. Cutter high, 2-0 the count. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 2-1 to Swiner. Slider ripped right to shortstop Jackman, though, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Verde. Connor Frazier Jr. making his Super Mega League debut here for the Hot Corners in game number 2. Brickhouse, Velez, and Ducci to face. Here is Stockton Brickhouse, the center fielder. 2 for 3 in the first game, it looks like, with an RBI to his credit. Connor Frazier Jr. on the hill. Fastball, slider, curveball, forkball, changeup. Relies on his junk more than his fastball, and he doesn't have a lot of accuracy to back it up, so we got to work with that. Curveball ripped the left field on the first pitch. Swiner in. He'll make a catch for the first out. Good fielding so far as Torey Velez up. First pitch to Frazier. Takes a strike at the knees, does Velez. It's 0-1. Rookie making her debut. 2 curveball grounded softly to third. Biggs in on it. Goes to first, and that's the second out. Good fielding there from Snack. Pomp-Ducci. All right, let's give him a slider here, low and in, see what happens. Frazier got one inside, ball one, just missed. Fork ball low and away for a strike, 1-1. Change up, lined out to left center field. Swiner over for it. It's over his head and off the bottom of the wall. Swiner there to field it off the wall, though, as Duccio will drop in with a double to start the game. 2 outs, runner at second now for the Freebooters as Jackman has an RBI chance. 2 for 5 in the first game with 2 RBIs. First pitch fastball from Frazier is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in, just high, ball 1. Frazier takes a curveball next, it's outside, 2-1. Slider up and away, called a strike, 2-2 the count now. Looking to put him away here, Frazier delivers. Just inside for ball 3, full count. Fork ball out and away to the right side. Jumps, dives, it's off his glove in the right field. Ducci's rounding third. He's going to try and score, and he will. And it's the first run of the game for the Freebooters on the RBI by Jackman. Infield hit for him. It's 1-0. Now Sturdy Woodman up. Also hitting well to start the year. He went 3 for 5 in the first game. Holy crap, drove in 3 runs. No homers, though. Curve ball grounded softly to short. Pickle up the middle. Will field. Go to first. That's the third out. Connor Frazier Jr. gives up his first run of his career on 2 hits. 1-0 Freebooters to the second. Jumps Burko and LeBoink to face Verde.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeb Jumps.
Jeb Jumps first up. He went 3 for 4 in the first game. Fastball on the letters for a strike, 0-1.
Off the plate.
Outside, ball number 1. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate and Jumps, crushes that to left center field. It is high, it is far, it is gone into the second deck. Jeb Jumps answers back for the hot corners to lead off the second. Crushes a hanging, breaking pitch from Angel Verde. It's his first of the season. 1-1. We're tied. Bring up Stu Burko, 2 for 5 in the first game. Has 3 RBIs to his credit. Doubled and singled. Outside at the first pitch, changeup, 1-0. Changeup pulled foul. Burko out in front, 1-1. Pulled foul, another changeup, 1-2. Last ball lined up the middle, past the diving fair into center field. It's a base hit for Burko. It's first of the season, first of the game, I'm sorry. Puts a runner on with no outs.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now to bring up Billy LeBoink. He's 2 for 5 today. There we are. Sorry about that. Gonna bring up Billy LeBoink. Veteran right fielder looking to come through again. Fastball on the changeup on the outside, actually, 0-1. Fastball going down to first base line. He made the catch, and they doubled off Burko. I think he caught that, actually. Oh, no, they did tag him, so I think he caught it when he was on the bag, so that's the first out, and they tag him out for the double play. Okay, weird double play on that one as Oliver takes the first pitch strike from Verde. Second pitch is high this time, 1-1. That's on the inside, 1-2. Oh, that's debatable, Blue. Oliver rung up on strikes. Verde gives up a home run to Jeb Jumps, and that game is tied at 1. Evergreen, Basket, and Fair to face Frazier Jr. Here's Patience Evergreen, 250 average on the year. Drove in a run in the first game. Fastball low, 1-0. Fork ball down, called a strike, 1-1. Slider up and in for a strike, 1-2 the count now. Changeup actually pulled, curveball pulled foul. Jesus, why do I think I'm pitching with Kaiser for some reason? 1-2 the count. Frazier looking to put her away here. Changeup up and away, outside for ball number 2. 2-2 to count. Slider down, ripped up the middle, a base hit for Evergreen, and she starts the inning off right for the Freebooters, putting the leadoff woman on. No outs for Cash Basket, playing left field today. Playing because Frazier is a lefty, so she gets a boost to her power and her contact ratings. Strike 1 at the knees on the fork ball from Frazier. Is quickly ahead 0-1. Slider down and away, fouled off by Basket, 0-2. Heater up and in. Popped up shallow right field. LeBoink in. He makes the catch just barely. Oh, I'm going to have a lot of those this year because he can't run. First out recorded by LeBoink as Evergreen holds it first. Here is Landon Fair. With a walk-off home run against us last season. Highlight of his season, this fastball's at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Forkball up and in, pulled foul, 0-2. Fair quickly behind. Curveball low and in, grounded softly to second. Jumps has to go to first with it, and he does. 2 outs. Evergreen advances to scoring position as Jermaine Raines has an RBI opportunity with 2 outs. Catcher's 1 for 3 so far on the year. Change up at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Frazier. It's going to stay low and outside with the curveball. Also a strike, 0-2. Looking to put Raines away here. Heater up and in, just high, ball 1. Slider low and inside, ripped to first. Sportswood dives off his glove. It's going to go to Jumps. He misses it, and it's an infield hit for Raines. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Stockton Brickhouse up, 0 for 1 today on a fly out. Frazier did not want to have to face him in this opportunity. He's going to have to do it himself now as the changeup is outside for ball number 1. Slider up and in, turned on and ripped up the middle for a base hit, and that's going to drive in a run thanks to untimely fielding again on the right side. RBI for Brickhouse, and it's 2-1 freebooters. First and second with 2 outs for Tori Velez. 0 for 1 today. Also, I believe she grounded out her first time up. Slider down from Frazier, hit up the middle, diving his jumps. It's past him into center field. James comes up throwing, and that will hold Raines to third as the bases are now loaded with 2 outs. Putting all the pressure on Pomp Ducci, who doubled back in the first. He also scored a run. Ducci looking to come in again. Forkball caught a strike on the outside for a first pitch. Changeup up and in. Just high, ball 1. Frazier delivers a fastball low and in. It's grounded softly to second. Jumps fields, got to go to first. He gets it, and Frazier Jr. gets out of a clutch situation himself. No thanks to some poor defense. 6 hits already given up for the young pitcher. It's 2-1 freebooters to the third. Biggs, Pickle, and James do up.
Now batting the third baseman.
There is Snack Biggs. He's 1 for 4 today. He's 1 for 4 in the first game. I'm sorry, he hasn't hit yet today. Verday's first pitch is a hanging curveball that's popped up in the right center field. Fair out for it. He's calling off the outfielders, something you rarely ever see as he makes the catch for the first out. Generally, the outfielders are in charge. Norton Pickle up, had 4 at-bats in the first game, no hits. Looking to come through and just get 1. First pitch slider ripped softly to short, and Jackman leaps and robs Pickle again. 0 for 5, Norton. 2 outs now for Geronimo James on 2 first pitch swinging by the other 2 batters, so we're going to take 1 here. Just on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Came in with a slider, ripped on the ground to second, fair to backhand, goes to first. 1-2-3 inning for the hot corners. Bottom 3, it's 2-1. Jackman, Woodman, and Evergreen. Jackman drove in a run back in the first inning. Fastball ripped up the middle, diving his jumps. It's past him into the right center field, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. James fields it, fires it back in, but it's a double for Jackman. He's 2 for 2. Leadoff man in scoring position to start the inning as Sturdy Woodman up. Grounded out his first time up. Ball down for a strike, 0-1. Heater up and in for a ball, 1-1. Change up inside for ball number 2. Work ball in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Frazier falling behind here. Slider away for a strike, full count. Heater grounded to short. He's going to third. Pickle throws to third, and now they got Jackman in a rundown. Biggs throws it back to second. Jumps chasing. He'll throw to third. Frazier now chasing. Throws to second. Now Pickle chasing. And Pickle's going to get him for the first out. Good heads-up play by the shortstop as he gets the lead runner. It's a fielder's choice and 1 out. Patience Evergreen up. Single bell her first time up in the second. Fastball high for ball number 1. Curveball down in the way. Ground softly to the right side, left side as Biggs dives, but it is foul. 1-1. Change up inside. Pulled foul. It was a hit and run. 1-2. Had to be. He can't run. Frazier delivers a forkball low and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Evergreen chased. 2 outs. That'll bring up Cash Basket. She flew out her last time up. 0 for 1 today. Forkball down and away. Grounded to Sportswood, who will field and go to the bag himself, and that ends the inning as Frazier does not. He bends, but he doesn't break. He gives up a hit, but he manages to eke out of the inning with no runs scoring as he walked around the leadoff double. Top 4, it's 2-1. Sportswood to lead off, now feeling tense as he's 0 for 6 on the season. Yes, 0 for 6, you heard me right. Cutter at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Cutter at the letters, 1-2. Pulled out to left field. That's going to be an easy play, though, as basket's there. 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Bring up Buck Swiner. 0 for 1 today with a pop out, I think.
Follow.
Fastball low, 1-0. Change up on the inside, 1-1. Soft ground to second, fair there to field. Backhands and goes to first, 2 outs. Verde in a groove now as Jeb jumps up. Home run back in the second inning. Hang another breaking ball and jumps, delivers with another hit into the right center gap as Brickhouse fields and gets it in. 2 out hit there for Jumps. Keeps eating alive for the hot corners as Stuber goes up. Singled his last time up. Looking to come through again against Verde. Fastball high for ball number 1. Burko looking to come in. Change up inside, 2-0. Quickly ahead. Pickoff play to first, not in time. Ripped into left field. It's another base hit for Burko as he keeps the inning going. Jumps will hold it second as Basket's arm holds him there. Verde covering third. Two out hits put the runner in scoring position for Billy LeBlanc as he looks to keep his hot hitting going. He's 2 for 6 on the season with 2 RBIs. Rips that liner in the right center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall. Jumps will score easily from second. Burko on his way to third. He will round third and look to score. Throw into second. Not in time. LeBlanc has a double. Jackman can't hang on to it. And Burko scores. It's a 2-run double for Billy LeBlanc. And it makes it a 3-2 hot corners game. Poor timing on that fielding blunder by Jackman as LeBlanc probably would have been out. Runner at second with 2 outs for Oliver as he takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Good fastball from Verde. Turns on that fastball, but it's hit just up there. What? What are you smoking? And may I have some, sir? That was definitely bounced foul. Jesus Christ. Oliver retired on a fluke by the umpire as 2 runs score. It's 3-2 hot corners, bottom 4.
Now batting, the second.
Here is Landon Fair leading off here in the 4th against Frazier. First pitch fastball, broke his bat and fouled off, 0-1. Good pitch there from Frazier. Showing his nice young arm that can be developed. 1-1 is changeup miss. Curveball does not as he checked on it, 1-2. Slider up and in from Frazier is ripped to right field, leaping his jumps. It's over his glove, and that's a base hit for Fair, his first of the game as he puts the leadoff man on again. Jermaine Raines up now, singled last time up on an infield fluke hit. Slider just inside for ball number 1. Fastball on away as he fakes the bunt, 1-1. Not a bad idea, you're only down 1 run. Fork ball grounded foul, 1-2. Third ball in the dirt. He left it down there, 2-2. Slider up. He almost chased it, let it go. It's off Oliver's glove as Fair will advance to second on the wild pitch. Full count now. Heater up, line softly to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. LeBlanc got to come up throwing here, and he will. And Fair will hold it third as LeBlanc has the strongest arm of the outfielders. Runners at the corners now. Now Brickhouse up, looking to drive in the runs and tie it back up. First pitch fastball, ripped to the right side, past the diving sportsman in the right field. That'll be a base hit. LeBlanc's throw in will hold Raines to second. 3-3 your score. First and second now, still nobody out. Frazier needs to step up here. Fork ball ripped to the left center, past the diving pickle into center field. James there, he's going to come up throwing and holds Raines to third. Base hit now in the 4th. That's Pomp-Ducci. Didn't come through last time, looking to come through this time. First pitch slider just inside from Frazier, 1-1. 1-0, I'm sorry. Fastball low and away, first strike, 1-1 the count. Change up and in, skied down the right field line. Hooking into the corner. Boink makes the catch for the first out. He comes up throwing. And that throw will hold the runner at third as Raines didn't want to try him. 1 out. Jackman 2 for 2 today. Double, single, RBI. Looking to come in clutch again. Change up low. 1-0. Fork ball down in the way for a strike. 1-1 the count. Curveball low. Rip foul. 1-2. Slider away, grounded softly to second, jumps, has to go to first. He gets the out, run scores, it's 4-3. Second and third with 2 outs for Sturdy Woodman, looking to break the game open here. Fastball away, driven, left field, and it is gone! Home run, Sturdy Woodman gets a 3-run shot into the night. Twilight I don't know, whatever fucking time it is. Woodman's first home run of the season is a 3-run shot. It's 7-3 Freebooters. They've broken it open here. Frazier is demoralized, and Evergreen to face. Fork ball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider inside for a strike, 0-2. Putting it away, low, ball 1. Change up, almost chased, 2-2. Curveball, grounded up middle to second, jumps, misses it, goes to first anyway, and gets the third out. Those 5 runs break the game open here for the Freebooters as they retake the lead 7-3 after 4. 8-9-1 due up. I'm probably not going to leave Frazier in any longer. It's just not looking good. All right. Biggs here to lead off against Verde in the 5th as we need to work him a little bit more. Curveball away, ball 1. First pitch, Sky to right center field. It's going to be hang up, though, as Brickhouse calls for it and makes the catch for the first out. We're going to bring up Norton Pickle, 0 for... Is he 0 for 2 or 0 for 1? He's 0 for 1. He's 0 for 5 so far in the season. Change up on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Chase that slider, soft liner to second. Fair there. 0-2 outs now. Why are you... hold up. James up with 2 outs now as Verde looking to get through the 5th unscathed. First pitch fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. That one's high. That curveball missed, 1-1. Third pitch skied to shallow center field. In is the outfielder, and Bermuda Triangle going on, but Fair calls him off. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Verde in the 5th. Bottom 5 we go. It's 7-3. Basket Fair, and I'm not letting Frazier pitch. My God, he's done. We got to go. We're already getting creamed. We're going to bring in the rookie Kyson Manning here, the lefty.
Number 82.
Here is Kyson Manning to face Cash Basket. First pitch fastball up and in for a strike, 0-1. Change up low and away. Pulled into left field. That's going to get down in front of Swiner for a base hit. Basket is on to lead off the inning once again. Freebooters are doing a really good job of getting the leadoff hitter here on, as that's really been why they've scored all those runs. Landon Fair up now, 1 for 2 on the line score. He got a single his last time up. Curveball pulled, just foul as Biggs tries to go for it anyway. 0-1. Heater down, rip the first. Sportswood drops it as it goes into the foul territory. That's going to be reaching on an error. And it's first and second now with no outs again. That's our first error of the game. Bring up Jermaine Raines, 2 for 2 today as the curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Change up low, ball 1. Manning delivers a curveball up and in for a strike, 1-2 the count now. Raines looking to protect and stay alive. Heater away, lines off to the right side, jumps, dives, and it's off his glove. It's going to be another infield hit as the runner tries to score, and they will. It's 8-3. Oh my God, people. Stockton Brickhouse up. All right, we gotta change this up here. Curveball low and into Brickhouse. He'll turn on it, rip it to center field. Hang up, though. James will make the catch for the first out as he's throwing to third as the runner's tagging. It is in time to nail the runner. Double play. Good throw there as Fair is thrown out. What a cannon there from James. 2 outs now as Velez up with a 2 outs runner at first. Instead of 1 out, runners in first and second. Fastball on the outside from Manning is called a strike 0-1. Change up, popped up in foul territory. Oliver over in front of the first base dugout. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out as Manning gives up a run, but other than that, not a bad inning for the rookie. 8-3, your score to the 6th. Sportswood up first here, 0 for 7 on the season now. Fastball on the inside for a strike, 0-1.
That's up.
Cutter high, 1-1.
Outside.
Outside ball number 2 on the changeup, 2-1.
Low.
Low on the cutter, 3-1.
Nope. Take your mate.
Outside ball number 4, Sportswood draws the 5-pitch walk, and he leads off the inning good for the Hot Corners, finally reaching base for the first time this season. Too bad it's not a hit. Buck Swiner up now, 0 for 2 today. I believe he's 2 for 7. Fastball outside for a strike, 0-1.
Outside.
Outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Fouled off by Swiner into the left field, into the third base side stands. High outs, high on the fastball, ball 3. Full count now to Swiner. Ripped up the middle, diving is Jackman to make the catch. Wow, we just can't catch a break with these hot hits today. 1 out, runner at first now for Jumps. He has a double and I believe a single to his credit, if I read that correctly. One out, runner at first for Jumps. Looking to come through and be 3 for 3 today. Slider misses inside. Oh, that was a cutter, actually. I'm sorry. It looked like a slider. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 1-1. Inside for a strike, 1-2. Line softly down the left field line. Velez dives and cuts it off. Goes to second. Just in time. Are you kidding me, Dirk? Can you please learn to run faster, brother? Fielder's choice as Jumps makes it to first safely. 2 outs now, runner at first. Sportswood was just a little bit frickin' faster.
Inside.
Curveball hangs inside for ball 1. Cutter at the letters for a strike, 1-1. Slide out the right field, but that's going to hang in his evergreen to make the catch, 3 outs. Frustrating inning for the Hot Corners as they do get 2 runners on, but, you know, we don't have any speed. Bottom 6 we go. It's 8-3. Pontucci up 1 for 3 today with a double. Flied out his last 2 times. First pitch, fastball, popped up on the infield, jumps out for it. Hopefully he makes the catch. He does, and that's the first out. Going to bring up Guns Jackman. Change up outside for ball number 1 to Jackman. Looking to come through again here. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Manning pitching decently well, I'd say. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 1-2. Change up, line softly to short. Pickle leaps, makes the catch, 2 outs. Well, all right, he gave me like a 2-inch vertical, but he still made the catch, 2 outs. Here's Woodman, hit a home run his last time up. 1 for 3, it's a home run, 3 RBIs. Fastball at the letters for a ball, 1-0. Curveball down and away, grounded softly to third. Biggs there to field. He'll go to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Manning. Good pitching from the rookie. Top 7, it's 8-3. LeBoink, Oliver, and Biggs do up, pardon me. First pitch fastball in the dirt from Verde. For a changeup pulled foul, 1-1. Verde's approaching 70 pitches here on the afternoon, starting to get a bit winded. That's ripped up the middle, a base hit for LeBoink as he comes through again with his 2nd hit of the day. He'll reach first safely for the leadoff hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
I'll bring up Apollo Oliver, 0 for 2 today. Rookie looking to get his first hit on the card today. A little tense after making an error behind the plate. Ball 1. Technically, it's not classified as an error because it was classified as a wild pitch, but he still should have caught it. 1-0 the count. Ripped into right center field. That'll work wonders as that's going to get in the gap and all the way to the wall. Oliver rounds first, heading to second as LeBoink's heading to third. He'll hold there. It's 2 back-to-back hits, put 2 runners in scoring position here for the Hot Corners as they look to cut the lead. Snack Biggs up now, 0 for 2 today. Third baseman looking to do some damage. First pitch hit hard on the ground to second. That'll do the job just fine as he's out at first. And LeBoink will come to score with Oliver advancing to third. It is now 8-4 with Pickle up. 0 for 6 so far. That's a debatable blue. Also debatable blue. throw to first, then you out, throw home, not in time! It's an RBI ground out for Pickle. 8-5 your score. I thought he caught that. James up, 2 outs, nobody on. Bases cleared for him. Pulls that first pitch into the first base dugout. No one was there, thankfully. 0-1. Fastball inside for ball number 1. Lined out to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit as James is on. He's rounding first. He's looking too as Bierkhaus can't pick it up. Neither can Basket, and James is going to be walking in with a double. That should not have happened. He reached down and went, whoop. Missed it again as Schwartzwood's up. 0 for 2 with a walk. Finally reached base for the first time this season, but now looking to get a hit. Slider at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Soft liner to short. Right there is Jackman, and that's the 3rd out as Schwartzwood fucks up again. Bottom 7 we go, it's 8-5. Manning going to stay out there for another inning as Evergreen, Baskin, and Fair do up. Probably going to be his last, as Evergreen's up first. She likes inside pitches. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Change up below the knees, ball 1. Change up low for a strike, 1-2 the count now. Heater up and away, popped up on the 3rd base side. Oliver over for it. Apollo will put it away for the first out. Here's Cash Basket, 1 for 3 with a single. She singled back in the 5th inning, I believe. His first pitch fastball's at the letters for a strike, or maybe, no, actually it was the 4th inning, you're right. 0-1 the count quickly as the changeup away is also a strike, 0-2 the count. Curveball low and in. Basket chases for strike 3. Apollo fields and fires to first, and that's the 2nd out. Good pitching there from Manning. Gets his first career strikeout, and that'll bring up Landon Fair with a single back in the 4th inning. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Change up low and away. Grounded softly to the right side. Jumps over. He'll field. Go to first. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Manning in the 7th. Holds it as a 3-run game as the Hot Quarters look to bounce back in the 8th and try and cut the lead some more with Swiner jumps and Burkle up to face Verde again. And they will not be facing Verde this time as in comes Grace Lupinovich. She got a strikeout in game number 1, making her 2nd appearance on the season as she now is sporting the specialist trait. She did not have that last year. So Lupinovich gets better. A- in now in the overall category. That's a cutter at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Skied out to right field. It's going to be an easy play for Evergreen. She'll make a catch for the first out. That brings up Jeff Jumps, 2 for 3 today, as a single and a home run to his credit with an RBI. Fastball high, 1-0. Soft ground to the short. Jackman there to field, 2 outs. I chased that, I should not have. 2 quick outs, and Burko up, 2 for 3, 2 singles to his credit. He's hitting very well. Hangs that, ripped it to left center field. It is high, it is far, and it is off the wall. God damn it. Burko on his way to 2nd. He'll slide in safely with a double, though. Hit puts a runner in scoring position for LeBoink, who doubled his last time up. Drove in 2 runs earlier in the game, looking to drive in his 3rd today. Ripped up the middle, that's a base hit. Burkle's going to go for it. Rounding 3rd is Burko. Brickhouse has a weak arm. He's got to get it to the cutoff man. Fair's throw is not in time. 8-6 on the RBI single by LeBoink, and the Hot Corners cut it again. Now Oliver up, 1 for 3 with a double. He doubled his last time up in the right center gap, looking to do it again. Strike at the knees on the fastball, 0-1.
No, inside.
Fastball missed that time, 1-1. Ah! Forgot it's LeBoink, he can't run! He got picked off, damn it. Bottom 8 we go, it's 8-6. All right, Manning had a good outing. I'm going to leave him here. We're going to give this one to Hayes. Let the righty do his work. Heater at the knees for a strike, 0-1.
Nope.
Curved ball below the knees, ball 1.
Outside.
Change up from Hayes is outside, ball 2. Heater up and in for a strike, reigns as a 2-2 count now as Hayes looks to put him away with a slider. And he does as it froze him at the knees. Strike 3. Hayes gets his first K of the season. Here is Stockton Brickhouse, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs to his credit. Heater up and away for a strike, 0-1 as Hayes quickly moves ahead in the count. Throws the curveball that's grounded softly to 2nd. Jumps bare hands and goes to 1st. 2 outs. Good pitching from Hayes so far as Velez is up now. 2 for 4 has 2 singles, no RBIs for the young rookie. Grounded first pitch softly to Sportswood. He will go to 1st, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Hayes out of the bullpen. Good pitching from the 2nd-year pitcher. Top 9 we go is 8-6. Oliver, Biggs, and Pickle. Bottom of the order to face Lupinovich. Oliver up, doubled his last time up, 1 for 3. That bat will continue now. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Soft liner foul, 0-2. Cold foul. Still 0-2. Popped up behind the plate. That's going to be an easy play there for Raines. If it stays in, it's out. It hits the top of the net, thank God. Still 0-2.
Outside.
High ball 1. Ripped up the... Oh, no! Lupinovich reacts in time and makes the catch. Now Burr digs up 0-3 with an RBI ground. That is last time up. Looking to get a hit here. Popped up on the right side. Easy play for fair out and shallow right. And that's going to bring the hot quarters down to their final out. Norton Pickle up 0-3 today. We are not letting him hit. Do we have a lefty on the bench? I do not have a fucking lefty on the bench. Are you goddamn kidding me right now? All right. Screw it. McClure! Get in here, Rook. Caleb McClure is going to pinch hit. First pitch line foul into the right field stands. 0-1. Soft liner to second on a hop. Fair there to field. He'll make the play, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lupinovich in the 9th. Freebooters close out the game and win 8-6 over the Hot Corners. Hot Corners offense did put up another 10 hits and scored a moderate amount of 6 runs, but that 5-run inning in the 4th really killed us as Frazier's going to be saddled with the loss. Sportswood went 0-3 again. He only reached base on the walk. Swiner went 0-4. Biggs 0-4. Pickle 0-3. McClure had a pinch hit opportunity but didn't convert. On the other side, every starter got at least 1 hit and made it on base for the Freebooters. That's what you got to do to win. 2 RBIs for Brickhouse on 2 singles. Jackman also drove in 2 runs. Woodman hit a 3-run homer. And then Raines drove in a run as well on a single. So, good output divided up amongst the lineup there. Frazier goes 4 innings, 12 hits, 7 earned runs, gives up a homer, and records a strikeout. He'll get the loss. Manning had 3 solid innings of work out of the bullpen, only gave up 1 earned run and 2 hits. And Amazo Hayes had a clean 8th inning. Struck out a batter. Verde goes 7 strong innings with 8 hits and a walk. He'll take the win, and Lupinovich gets the 2-inning save with 2 hits and an earned run. Your player of the game is Billy LeBlanc, actually, who went 3 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs. He also had 2 singles. Woodman had a 3-run homer, and Jeb Jumps had a solo home run and a single. So, not a great... It's upsetting to lose a game like that, but it was competitive. I like that. We have the right ego settings. The games are competitive. It's just our offense is hit and miss. If we were playing a team that doesn't have as good of an offense as the Freebooters, we probably win that game. Freebooters start 2-0, take the division lead. Platypi and Wide Loads in the rematch. Actually, no, this is the first time they played. Wide Loads win 8-6, get their first win of the season, defending champs. Moonstars upset the Wild Pigs, 6-5 victory there. Nemesis take on the Jacks, and the Jacks choked in extra innings again, 4-3. That's going to bring up the Sirloins and the Sandcats. Sirloins eke it out, 6-2. That's going to bring up the Blowfish, taking a 5-1 victory over the Sawteeth. Looks like the Sawteeth are still a weak team. Overdogs beat the Heaters, 7-3. This is a close match here. Crocs do... Oh, they blew it in the 10th. Wow, 7-6. Buzzards come back to win. Wide Loads get their 2nd consecutive win. They improve with a 4-3 win over the Platypi. Nemesis again beat the Jacks this time, 4-1. And Sandcats lose to the Freebooters, 5-4, as they get the Sandcats bullpen. Wide Pigs win in extras against the Moose, 6-5. And the Blowfish beat the Sawteeth for the 2nd consecutive game. All right, so we're 2nd in the division still, which is surprising. Then again, we've only played 2 games. Freebooters are starting out 3-0. We got to play them 2 more times this season, so hopefully we can get revenge on them. I mean, we'll see. Looking at the other side, Grapplers out to a surprising 2-0 start, and so are the Buzzards. They had a losing record last year. They're taking an early lead. Sirloins 2-0, Moonstars also 2-0, and the Blowfish are 2-1. Wow. Who we got? We got the Sirloins, division leading. Sirloins, great. Presidente's going to be on the hill. So our other rookie pitcher is going to be up next. Oh boy, this is either going to go well or this is going to go poorly. Presidente does not do well against good lineups, as evidenced in the... Actually, no, the Wild Pigs didn't even have that great of an offense, now that I think about it. But they hit him around in the playoffs, and then in his other start, he gave up like 6 runs to the Moose. And now they're... Alright, this is going to be interesting. Let's check these player development things. Only one. Trisha Lee's now below Snack Vixen's salary. You know what? I need the offense right now. So, Snack, you're gone. Bringing in Trisha. Is she the only third baseman available? Yes, she is. Hey, works for me. She's not as good of a fielder, but guess what? I need someone who can play right now that can actually hit the ball. So, Snack, I'm sorry, brother. You're done. Save us a little $300,000 in cap space as well, so we'll get a little bit more. She is the same overall, but she is also 3 years younger. All right, let's look at these development traits now. As Biggs is gone, yep, so that's going to be a new one next time. Let's have a look. Which one do we want here? 800,000, 550, okay. All right, I got this. I think I know which one I want. All right, we're not going to do this one because LeBlanc is 40. Nah, not worth it. That's a bad one to give arms. I don't want a rookie who I'm developing to have a negative trait, so that one can fuck right off. Let's see. Stu, you're 35. You don't really start that much in the field. You're going to start this next game for me, to be fair, but you don't play enough to need these upgrades. So we're going to go with Apollo first, and hopefully we'll get Kyson on the next one. Let's see if we can improve the power here. Oh, we got the 15. That's a good roll right there. Can we go 2 for 2? 2 for 2? Nah, we're going to miss. Okay. Too much to ask, but I'll take it. Move him up to a B. Perfect. Young catcher, getting just that much better. Perfect. All right. What's his thing? He pumps some iron. Yeah, it's weightlifting. All right, let's... Holy shit, we suck. Okay. Stadcleve's going to get the starting catcher. He'll also be batting last. We're going to move jumps to the DH role here. So let's pause, swap that. Burko's going to go to first. And McClure second. I'm going to have to let Pickle hit. Here's why. This is my other option at shortstop. Yeah, we are not letting that man ever hit. That man will only come in to hit if he improves his offense. All right, so Pickle bats 8. Stadcleve's going to be 9. Trish will be 7. Blank at 6. Burko at 5. Jumps at 4. Swiner. McClure. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let McClure bat second. And James will still be lead off. Perfect. Let's go. Game 3. Here we are. Whew. All right, we got the Sirloins this game. We played them once last year. We lost that game, I believe, 10-6. It's a slugfest, and our offense just couldn't hold up. Hey, look, our speed is now on the board again. Yes! Because beforehand in the first 2 games, that one wasn't even there. All right, let's go. Only person not hitting on their team right now is Wiggins, and they got that Walker runs at second base to replace the retired Lloyd Cook, which is surprising. He retired at age 26. You don't see that every day. New addition, free agent acquisition from the Nemesis, Jackie Slam leading off here against Messiah Presidente, the rookie, getting his first full season action here. First pitch fastball to letters for a strike, 0-1. Slider low and away is ball 1. Two-seamer inside, ripped up the middle. That's a base hit for Slam, as she does what she does so often, getting on base. Speedster over at first now. As that'll bring up Kat Stanza, batting 222 on the year. Loves the outside pitch, eh? All right, well, let's give her a cutter. Let's see what she does with it. Takes it for a ball. Okay, good eye. How about this one? A little closer, still a ball. Two-seamer away for a strike, 2-1. All right, she's taking here to start. Slider in. Off Lee's glove. Pickle misses it. It's an infield hit. First and second with no outs now for Preston Adonis, the catcher today, playing in his 3rd consecutive game. Obviously staying in because A, it's a righty, and B, he's hitting well. Looking to come through here. Curve ball ripped foul, 0-1. He was out in front looking for a fastball. Slider up and in for a strike, 0-2. Presidente quickly ahead. Fastball low and away, fouled off. Two-seamer away, off Stadcleve's glove. That's going to be bad as both runners advance. Now 2 in scoring position for Adonis. 2-2 count. Or 1-2 count, actually. That's right. He fouled off the other one. Curveball up. Takes it 2-2. Cutter low, ball 1. Ball 3, actually. Full count now. Heater low and away. Called strike 3 on the corner. Presidente gets the first strikeout. 1 out. Now Filet Jones up. RBI man activates, making him an even more dangerous hitter than he already was. Cutter up and in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Presidente's got to be careful, though. Leave them out of the middle of the plate. Curveball down, ball 1. If you got to walk him, walk him. Heater low, strike 2. Two-seamer up, ball 2, 2-2. Slider down in the way, swung through it, strike 3. Gets back-to-back strikeouts now with 2 outs. Now Madoka Hayata playing third base today. Taking over for, who was their third baseman last year? Was it, oh, it was Boomer Platoon, that's right. She's getting the start over him today. Heater up and away for a strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball down, checked it, and it's called 0-2. Slider away, ball 1, 1-2 the count. Presidente looking to put her away. Cutter up and in, ball 2, 2-2. Two-seamer down in the way, ball 3, full count now. Heater low and in, grounded to first. Burko there to field, he'll get to the bag, and Presidente worked his way out of that jam. 2 hits to lead off the inning and a passed ball. He gets strikeout, ground out. Gets out of trouble. Bugsy Snuggs up for the Sirloins in today's matchup. James McLaurin's minor to face. Right-hander on the mound. Snuggs is a pretty solid pitcher, I would say. He's about a B minus category, probably closer to B plus actually looking at these ratings. Very solid, number 3. First pitch fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Swung through the second pitch fastball, 0-2. He throws 3 different fastballs. And James misses that one for strike 3, 1 out. And now Caleb McClure up. He had a pinch hit opportunity in game number 2, didn't come through. This is his first official start in the league. Rips that slider foul, just out in front of it he was, 0-1. Fastball inside, swung through it, 0-2. Ripped into center field, is that going to drop? No, it's going to go right in the Rush's glove on the slide. Good defensive play from Damien, 2 quick outs. We'll bring up Buck Swiner, who's batting 2 for 9 on the season, went 0 for 4 in last game. Fastball inside for ball number 1. Second pitch ripped up the middle, that's a base hit for Swiner as he finally gets on the right side of the scorecard again. 2-out hit here puts the first runner of the day on for the Hot Corners, 2-1. I'll bring up Jeb Jumps now, 2 outs runner at first, looking to keep his hot hitting going. He's in the DH role today. Slider inside for ball 1, just missed. Fastball up, 2-0 the count to Jumps. Check this swing, that one was outside, 3-0. Snuggs looking to come in now. Fastball down the middle, 3-1 as Jumps was taking. That's called a strike, full count. Didn't think so. Chased one high and Jumps down on strikes for the final out. Snuggs gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, and top second we go. It remains 0-0. Runs, Rush, and new Spitz McKinney in. Here's Walker runs. He was signed from the Freebooters last season. He'll be playing second base to replace Lloyd Cook, who retired, surprisingly, in the offseason at the young age of 26. Fastball low. Curveball on the outside for a strike. 1-1 the count. Cutter up and in. Skied out to medium deep left center. James calling for it in the gap. He will put it away for the first out. Good catch there from Geronimo. Now to bring up Damian Rush, the center fielder, had a good defensive play in the field. Looking for his first hit of the season. Center fielder takes one with the knees for a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and away for a strike, 0-2 the count now. Presidente looks to put him away here. Slider down and in, just low, 1-2. Two-seamer down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Rush down on strikes as Presidente records his 3rd strikeout here early on. That'll bring up newly acquired left fielder Spitz McKinney. First pitch fastball up and in for a strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball down and away, grounded back to Presidente. He'll make the catch. He'll go to first. 1-2-3 inning for him as he has a bounce back inning. Bottom 2 we go. It's 0-0. Burko, LeBoink, and I didn't see who was up next. I believe it's Burko, LeBoink, and Lee actually getting her first start. Here's Stu Burko. Fastball away, ball 1. Sliders lined out softly to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rush comes in but can't get to it as it's a leadoff single for Burko as he keeps his hot hitting going there at first base. Going to bring up LeBoink with a runner on and no outs. looking at the high pitches here as LeBlanc has had a good season to start. Already 5 RBIs in the first 2 games. First pitch fastball up from Snugs. Fastball at the knees that time, called a strike. 1-1. Second and third pitch fouled off. 1-2 the count now. LeBlanc looking to protect. Slider ripped into left field, but that will be foul. Slider was just out in front of it. Chased one high and out of the zone, but that's going to be skied out to right. That will drop into Slam's glove for a base hit. She's actually playing great field today. Burko retreats to first with 1 out as Trisha Lee gets her first at bat of the season here. Just recently signed over Snack Biggs. Takes a slide, cut it, fastball right down the middle, 0-1. Outside for a strike, 0-2. Chased one high, grounds it to third. Hayata goes to second, 1. On to first, not a double play, it's a fielder's choice as Lee beats it out. Norton Pickle up now, looking for his first hit of the season. Drove in his first run on a ground out last game actually. Fastball low, ball 1. Swung through it, 1-1 the count now. Outside, ball 2, 2-1 your count. Ripped into left center field, that's going to get down for a base hit. Rounding second is Lee. She's on her way to third. She's going to round third and look to score as Pickles in with the double, his first hit of the season. And Lee score on the play. It's 1-0 Hot Corners. Good RBI double there for Norton Pickle as the 8-hitter comes through. And that'll bring up Lars Stagcliffe at his first start of the season. Catcher returned after being signed in free agency as the slider was low, 0-1. He did not play on the playoff roster last year. Second pitch lined right to the first baseman Stanza for the third out, and that was mainly the reason why he can't hit. Top 3 we go. It is 1-0 Hot Corners after the RBI double. Pickle. Top 3, and Presidente on the hill to face Wiggins, and then the top of the order. Willard Wiggins takes a fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball at the knees, 0-2. Shortstop's quickly falling behind. Cutter up and in, line, foul. He was just late on that one. Next is a 2-seamer from Presidente that's outside, and it's pulled foul backwards, 0-2. Still fighting here as Presidente's going to deliver a slider up. Swung through it, strike 3. It's his 4th K of the game so far as Presidente gets the leadoff batter out. Jackie Slam up now at a single back in the first inning to start the game off. 2-seamer fouled off, 0-1. Curveball low, ripped to second, right to McClure though, and that's the second out. Good reflexes from Caleb. Gets us 2 quick outs with Kat stands up. She also singled in the first inning. First pitch fastball outside, ripped to left field. Swiner going back on it. He's at the wall. He's going to leap. He makes a catch! Buck Swiner robs a home run from Kat Stanza and keeps them scoreless. 1-2-3 inning for Presidente on the great defensive play from Buck Swiner. Top 4, bottom 3 we go. It's the top of the Hot Corners lineup to face Snugs. Geronimo James struck out his first at bat. Let's see if he can turn things around here. Fastball inside for ball number 1 there from Snugs. He misses. Second pitch slider hangs in the middle of the zone, and James is going to drive that into the right center gap. Brushes over, but he cannot reach it, nor could he cut it off, as James is going to round second. He's looking for 3. Throw to, cutoff man runs, throw in, not in time. It's a triple leadoff for Geronimo James, putting in our runner 90 feet away. Caleb McClure up now, the rookie looking to get his first hit and RBI in the same swoop. First pitch fastball ripped to the left side over the diving third baseman. It's a base hit. McClure gets his first career hit and RBI. It's 2-0 Hot Corners. So that ball is going to be rolled into the dugout for him to keep. Put on his trophy case or his mantle. Held. Nail it to the wall. I don't care. Buck Swiner up now. Single back in the first inning. Fastball at the letters. That is questionable, sir. 0-1 the count to Swiner. Second pitch popped up there on the mound. In is calling for it is the catcher Adonimus. He will make the catch. 1 out. Bring up Jeb Jumps now, 0 for 1 today. He struck out his first time up. Uncharacteristic for him. Slider hangs on him as he pops it up in the shallow center. It's going to be an easy play out there for the second baseman. As Runs makes the catch. Runner retreats, 2 outs now. McClure still stranded at first with Burko up. Slider ripped on the ground to short. Right to Wiggins. He'll go to first, and that's a 3 out on the inning with the Hot Corners driving another one thanks to back-to-back hits to lead off the inning. Top 4 we go. It's 2-0. 3, 4, and 5 to face Presidente as Adonimus struck out his first time up. Curveball away for a strike. 0-1. 2-seamer up and in. Skied out to left field. That's hooking foul, though, and it will get into the seats harmlessly. 0-2. Presidente delivers a slider in, rip the first. Burko fields it on a hop. He'll go to the bag, and that's 1 out. Now Filet Jones up, also struck out his first time up. Presidente delivers a fastball up and away outside for ball number 1. So cutter away, called a strike, 1-1. Good pitch there from Presidente. Two-seamer down and in, taken for a ball, 2-1. Jones working the count here. Curveball down and away for a strike, 2-2 your count. Heater up and in, crushed to right field. LeBoinc back on it. He will run it down on the warning track though, 2 outs. Madoka Hayata up now, grounded out her first time up. 0 for 1 today, has batting 125 on the season. Fastball inside for ball number 1 as Stan Elyve couldn't hang on to it. Curveball down and away, line softly to the right side, just past Burko's diving glove. It's a hit for Hayata, keeping the inning alive. 2 outs, runner at first now for Walker runs. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .625 on the year though, so don't underestimate this man. He is ready and willing to make contact. Slider up and away, called for a strike. Stan Elyve throws down on the steal, and it's a stolen base for Hayata. Runner in scoring position now for runs as it's 0-1 count. Two-seamer up and in, high for ball 1, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in, called a strike, 1-2. Curveball, swah! Called strike 3 at the knees, runs down on strikes. Presidente records his 5th. Bottom 4 we go. It remains 2-0 as he strands the runner at second. LeBoinc, Lee, and Pickle do up. Here is Billy LeBoinc, 0 for 1 today, grounded out his first time up. Turns on that slider, rips it to left center field. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Home run, Billy LeBoinc, as that just ekes over the fence out there into the bullpens. It's a solo shot for the veteran 40-year-old, and it's his first of the season. 3-0, hot corners. That's going to bring up Trisha Lee, 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice her last time up. Turns on that slider, rips it past both diving infielders into right. Base hit for Trisha Lee, her first as a hot corner.
Now batting, the shortstop, Norton.
Time, hold up, gotta answer a text message. All right, there we go. Back to the game. Here's Norton Pickle. He doubled in a run his last time up. He scored Lee there, also from first base. Let's see if he can duplicate it. Behind on that fastball, 0-1 the count. Fastball up, missed the zone. Snugs behind, evens the count up at 1. Outside for ball number 2. That was a pitch out. I don't know why. Ball 3. 3-1 the count now. At the letters for a strike. Full count now to Pickle. Rips that one right to second base. That's going to be on a hop. Runs, makes the play at second. On to first. It's a double play. 2 outs. Stan Elyve up with nobody on and 2 outs. Just looking to get on base here. First pitch ripped into center field. That will drop in front of the sliding rush for a base hit. Stan Elyve reports his first hit of the season, and he's on. That'll bring up Geronimo James, who tripled his last time up. See if he can do it again. Fastball inside for a strike. 0-1 the count. That left over the middle of the plate. Driven out to left center field. Going over his rush. Into the corner. He'll make the catch. Is that hung up for him as the inning is over? But another run scores on the solo shot from Billy LeBoinc. 3-0 to the 5th. Rush, McKinney, and Wiggins to face Presidente. Here is Damian Rush. He struck out his last time up. Took a curveball at the knees for a strike. Fastball up and away. 0-1. Good pitch there from Presidente as Rush couldn't swing. Two-seamer popped up. Rush shallow right center. Out is McClure, and Caleb will put it away for the first out. They'll bring up Spitz McKinney. I believe he flew out his last time up. Curveball at the knees, grounded softly to first. Burko dives, it's off his glove. McClure recovers, goes to first. Presidente there, 2 outs. Good play from the defense. That'll bring up Willard Wiggins. 0 for 1 today, looking to turn things around on the season. He's batting 167. Two-seamer called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Cutter up and in, skied to shallow center. In is James. He's calling for it, medium depth. Makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Presidente as he keeps rolling right along. Bottom 5 we go. It's still 3-0. McClure, Swiner, and jumps up to face Snugs. Singled in a run his last time up, recording his first career hit and RBI in the same situation. First pitch popped up on the infield there, reaching out to shallow left center now as Wiggins is out for it. Willard makes the catch, and that's the first out. That'll bring up Buck Swiner here, 1 for 2 today. Left fielder looking to come through. Turns on it, popped it up. Right on the edge of the grass there is the second baseman runs. He'll make the catch, 2 outs. That'll bring up Jeb Jumps, 0 for 2 today with a line out and a strikeout. Ball outside, 1-0. Strike at the knees on the fastball, 1-1. Turns on it, rips it to right field over the diving second baseman. It's a base hit. Jumps has his first hit of the day, making him 1 for 3. And that 2-out hit will keep things alive. We'll bring up Stu Burko, who singled in his first at bat, which was the second inning. Fastball up, ball 1. Turns on it, rips it up the middle, but Wiggins is there to field. He'll go to first, and that's the 3rd out. Hot corners get a hit, but nothing comes of it. Top 6 we go, actually. It's 3-0. Top of the order for the Sirloins against Presidente. Here is Jackie Slams, retired last time on a pop-out. Curveball inside, pulled foul, 0-1. Slider low and in, ripped up the middle. That's a base hit for Slam today. It's also her second single. That'll put the leadoff woman on. Now to bring up Cat Stanza, 1 for 2. Singled in the first. Two-seamer away, ripped up the middle. Diving is McClure, but it's past him into right center field. James misses the ball, and that's going to open things up for Slam. Stanza already on her way to second. James will get it in, and Slam will score all the way from first on the play. It's the first run of the day for the Sirloins, 3-1 on the double by Stanza, and that'll bring up Adonimus. First pitch slider up and in from Presidente for a strike, 0-1 the count. Two-seamer down and away, first strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Curveball low and in, grounded to short, Pickle to field. He'll go to first as he looks the runner back, 1 out. Good play in the hole there from Norton as there's 1 out now with Filet Jones up, had an RBI opportunity. Struck out the last time he had one. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, ball 1. Cutter inside, ripped up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. James Fields, he's coming in throwing. Stanza will hold at third. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. Hayata up, she singled her last time up, getting her average over the 200 mark. Fastball outside on the corner for a strike, 0-1. Cutter up and away, ball 1. Two-seamer up and in, popped up into right field. LeBoink in on it, he's calling for it, running at third. Throw's going home as the run will hold there. Good throw from LeBoink. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. 2 outs now, and it's up to Walker Runs. 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit. Curveball grounded to third. It's a soft liner, actually, and Lee manages to make the catch before it drops. 1 run scores on the RBI double from Cat Stanza, but Presidente gets out of another jam. 3-1 to the bottom of the 6th. LeBoink, Lee, and Pickle do up. Here's LeBoink. He had a solo shot his last time up. Put the 3rd run on the board for the hot corners. First pitch is up and ripped hard on the ground to short as Wiggins is there to field it. 1 out. Next up is Trisha Lee. She singled in the 4th inning as well. First pitch lined out to shallow center field. There is Rush. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out. Barely had to move. And here is Norton Pickle, 1 for 2 today with a double and an RBI. Still feeling a little tense though. First pitch ripped to right field. Diving his runs to make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Snugs. Top 7 we go. It remains 3-1. Presidente facing Rush. First pitch to Rush is a curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider below the knees, taken for a ball, 1-1. He checked on it. Heater low and in, swung through it, 1-2. Cutter up and away, ball 2. Good eye there from Rush. Two-seamer up and in. Broke his bat and pulled foul. Still 2-2. Curveball down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Rush down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 out. We'll bring up McKinney now, 0 for 2 today. Wiggins is on deck. First pitch fastball up and in for a ball, 1-0. Two-seamer down and in, pulled foul, 1-1. Slider low and away, grounded back to Presidente. He'll go to first, 2 outs now. That'll bring up Willard Wiggins, 0 for 2 today, looking to come through. Curveball, skied out the center. James back a few steps. He's calling for it in front of the warning track, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Presidente as he gets through the 7th. bottom 7. 3-1 your score. Snugs faces Stan Elyve, James, and McClure after a 3-pitch inning in the 6th. Snugs is going to need another one of them to keep it competitive, as he's already given up 9 hits today, as well as 3 earned runs. Stan Elyve singled his last time up. First pitch ripped hard on the ground to second, right to runs. Go backhand to go to first, 1 out, as Stan Elyve has a speed of 8. You heard me right, that is the 8. We'll bring up Geronimo James now. He had a triple back in the 4th inning, or the 3rd inning, scored a run. Fastball below at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Chased one below the knees as he grounds to first, stands to field, 1 out. 2 outs now. Gotta bring up Caleb McClure, 1 for 3 with the single and an RBI. Ball outside, 1-0. Fastball at the knees, 1-1. Slider on the inside, 1-2 the count. Popped out to shallow center. Out is the second baseman. Runs. He'll make the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Snugs. Top 8 we go. It remains 3-1. Presidente at 84 pitches. We've got to watch him now. Jackie Slam leading off for the 4th time today this game. Ball inside on a curve. 1-0. Leader up and in for a strike. 1-1 the count. Cutter down and away. Ball 2. 2-1. Two-seamer up and away. Called a strike. 2-2. Curveball down. Ripped foul. Full count. Still 2-2. Slider up and in. Line back up the middle. Another hit for Jackie. It's her 3rd of the day, and I think that's going to do it for Presidente.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cat Stanza.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to take him out. He's at 90 pitches already. This is a clutch situation. What's their lineup? Stanza's a lefty. Got a switch. A righty, 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 lefty. And then Slam's a lefty. Okay. So really, we're not in the right position for a lefty to come in, but Joseph, it's yours. Fastball low and away. Fouled off by Stanza, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, ripped into the right center gap. James over for it. Makes the catch before it drops. 1 out. Good play from Geronimo. Slam has to hold it first on the play as Broseph gets the first batter. I'll bring up Adonis, 0 for 3 today. Now batting from the right side as he is a switch hitter. Heater up. Ball, 1-0. Good 100 miles an hour there from Joseph. Slider low for a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in for a strike, 1-2 your count. Two-seamer inside and low, 2-2. Slider low and away, grounded softly to the left side. Lee cuts it off, has to go to first, makes the play, 2 outs as Slam advances. She's in scoring position for Filet Jones, who has an RBI opportunity now. 1 for 3 with the single his last time up. He's also struck out and grounded out. Slider up, 1-0. Fastball down and in, low, 2-0. Two-seamer up and away, ripped into right field. It's going to be a base hit. LeBoing charging. He's going to come home with it as Slam will hold at the throw. Runners at the corners for Hayata, who singled once. 1 for 3 today. Fastball low for a strike. 0-1 the count. Broseph looking to strand the runners. Two-seamer in, popped up into center. James in on it, calls for it. Medium depth, circles. Makes the catch for the final out as Broseph gets out of the jam. Strands both runners after giving up 1 hit. Bottom 8 we go. It remains 3-1 with Swiner jumps and Burko up. Swiner is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. He had a single back in the 1st inning. Slider grounded to left side as Hayata fields, goes to first, 1 out. Gotta bring up Jeb Jumps now. He has a single to his credit. Slider hangs in the middle, 0-1.
Off the plate.
Fastball outside, 1-1 the count. Line foul, 1-2. Lined into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Jumps has his 2nd of the day as he will hold it first on the play. Slam gets it in, and that puts a runner on first with 1 out. Stu Burko up now, 1 for 3 today, has a single to his credit. Hey, pick off throw to first, not in time. Jumps gets back. Fastball up for a strike. 0-1 the count to Burko. Low, ball 1, 1-0. 1-1 actually. Line softly in the shallow right center. In is Rush calling for it. Jumps, retreats to first as Burko's retired on the fly out. 2 outs now. Now to bring up Billy LeBoing. He had a home run back in the 4th inning. 1 for 3 today. Fastball outside, 1-0. Chase one high and pops it up. Wiggins there, retires him for the third out. Top 9 to go, remains 3-1. I'm going to leave Broseph into face. Runs, Rush, and McKinney. There is Dane Walker runs. He's 0 for 3 today. He's made contact all 3 times, just hasn't found the yet, as its first pitch is a strike. Slider inside, also a strike, 0-2. Fastball outside, grounded foul, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in, swung through it, strike 3, runs, downs on strikes. As Broseph starts the inning right. Now Rush up, 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Feeling a little tense now. First pitch slider from Broseph is a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, called a strike as he checked on it, 0-2. Fastball down and away, grounded foul. Rush stays alive. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off again. Rush keeps fighting. 0-2. 0-2, still the count. Broseph goes slider in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball just outside, swung through it, strike 3. Rush has the hat trick today, as that's his 3rd strikeout. That'll bring up McKinney, 0 for 3 today. His last chance for the Sirloins here in the 9th. Two-seamer up, popped up on the shallow right center. McClure out for it. Caleb is under it. He's charging in now, and it drops. Wow, rookie, way to go. It's hit for McKinney there. Yep, that's a base hit for McKinney, and he'll put a runner on first with 1 out. 2 outs now. Ball outside to Willard Wiggins. He's 0 for 3 today, I believe. Two-seamer up, 2-0. Ball 3. Broseph all of a sudden loses the zone. It's 3-0. Slider down and in for a strike, 3-1. Slider away, called a strike. Full count now. Heater up. Taken for ball 4. Wiggins draws the walk, putting 2 on. Go-ahead run at the plate where Jackie Slam, who's 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. Two-seamer low and away for a ball, 1-0. Broseph having trouble now. Fastball up. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Slider in, strike, 2-1. Two-seamer up and away, line to left field. Swiner back on it. He leaps. He made the catch! Buck Swiner robs Jackie Slam of a home run to take the lead in the 9th. And Broseph ekes his way out with a scoreless inning and a save. McClure almost blew it in the 9th, but thankfully we have Buck Swiner in left. That's the 2nd home run he's robbed today. 3-1 is your final as the Hot Corners edge out a win over a good Sirloins power lineup. We again get another 10 hits on the year, but this time we couldn't string them together well enough to score runs. We do manage to eke out the victory, which I will take. 3-1 your final. Looking at their lineup, Preston Anonymous 0 for 4, runs 0 for 4, Rush 0 for 4, and Wiggins 0 for 3, but he did get a walk at least. And they also struck out 8 times, which isn't very good. Still, 3 hits at the top of the lineup for Jackie Slam. You expect that. Stanza was 2 for 4, drove in the only run of the day on a double. On our side, everyone managed to get at least 1 hit. McClure drove in a run, his first. Also his first hit. LeBlanc hit a solo homer. Norton Pickle drove in his first run and got his first hit finally. 1 for 3 on the young season for him. Jones puts another 2 hits on the board as he keeps his hot hitting going. And LeBlanc drives in his 6th run, averaging some 2 RBIs a game here to start the season here. Snuggs goes the complete 8 innings, gives up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, takes the loss. Good outing from him, but just didn't have the offense to support him. Presidente goes 7, gives up 7 hits, and gets 6 strikeouts on the line score, gives up 1 run. Joseph Broseph pitches a 2-out save, 2 hits given up and a walk, and he also struck out 2. Presidente is your player of the game, followed very closely by Bugsy Snuggs and Billy LeBlanc with his solo home run. That was, whew, that play there at the end by Buck Swiner, my God. That man deserves a frickin' trophy. He robbed 2 home runs that game, dude. Awesome. Whew. All right. Wow, that gets the heart rate going a little bit. All right, let's sim these and see what we got. I'm going to play one more here in this sesh because we'll get through the first quarter of the season here. Grapplers edge out the Overdogs 9-8, remaining perfect on the season. Moonstars also remain perfect, shutting out the Herbivores for the 2nd consecutive game. Nemesis win 5-2 over the Beewolves. Wow, holy crap. Buzzards crushed the Overdog Crocodons 21-6. They're still perfect at 3-0. Grapplers suffer their first loss to the Platypi, 6-0. Moose beat the Wild Pigs 8-6. So they improved to 2-2 on the season. Sawtooth lose again, 4-3 to the Moonstars. Moonstars remain 4-0. Wide Loads beat the Jacks 7-5. They go to 3-1 and take the division lead. We are one game behind the Freebooters, who sit at 3-0. They have beaten us once on the year. We currently sit at second place, 2-1. Moonstars are perfect at 4-0. Wow, that's impressive. Sawteeth are winless. Herbisaurs are winless. Jacks are winless. Buzzards are perfect as well at 3-0. So, it's got some surprises as we take on the Sandcats here in game number 4. This is a conference matchup, not a division matchup, thank God. This is the second consecutive non-division matchup we have, I think, of 3. Let's have a look. Yes, we'll play the Moonstars, who are perfect on the season. Oh, we're going to get their ace? They're not even going to play? Ah, me. That's horrible. We got their ace, Alicia Woodrow. Oh, man. Did not want to face her. They're perfect 4-0 coming into that game. Anyway, we will be taking on rookie pitcher Aggro Marks, as we got veteran Tarak Smith returning from last year. He went 3-0 on the season, was our most consistent pitcher outside of Kaiser. So we'll see if he can keep his good career going with us as we look to return to form and go 3-1 on the season and send the Sandcats down to 1-3. Let's look at these storylines here. All right, Meggie Neggles replaces Lucy Finnegan's in the Nemesis's bullpen, so that's a money saver right there. Presidente has that. Let's not do that. Digafordo gains 11 speed thanks to some food poisoning. He now is a C-. And that red meat diet we are not giving to him because, well, he's a fielder already. He's already got a good arm. He does not need any more arm improvement. Plus, I don't want him to lose utility. Jeb Jumps has a training opportunity, so does Lars Stadcleef. And then Jules Bergman is going to the Herbisaurs, replacing Macy Stone. So Bergman has found a home. Look at these development traits here. Damn, we lost the one I wanted, which was for Manning. I wanted that one to stay. We do still have LeBoinks here. We're not going to give him that because that's a dumb one to give him. Stu Burko, we can give him this because that's still on the board. That's actually a nice one to have. Though Jeb would really benefit from this. This is going to be here next game no matter what, so we don't need that one. That's a dumb one. I'm not giving that to him. That one is pointless. He's 40. Presidente, that is one that I do not want to give him because I do not want him to lose K-Man, so let's not do that one. So Jumps is a close second here, but it's only 10% chance to expire, so I'm willing to take a risk. Wait for that one next time. I'm going to do this one for Burko here. Gets the +5 speed, that's awesome. Only +1 to fielding. Yeah, that's fine. He wasn't much of a fielder anyway. +1 arm, and he does not get tough out. Okay. That's fine. So we're at $236,000 now. He's now the opposite of a meatitarian. It's called a carnivore, you morons. I love those things. They're awesome. They make me laugh. They also come up with great names. Pickle's still not hitting well. I am not putting Digafordo in, no matter how much anybody wants me to. Pickle will continue to hit. Stagcleef, I'll let you start again. You did manage to hit last time. Do I want to put Sportswood back in? Not really. Jumps is still hitting well. McClure did it okay. I mean, McClure did go 1 for 4, but at the same time, Sportswood was just not hitting the ball well. I just don't want to have the issue with poor fielding on the right side here. It's just not cool. And the Sandcats have, well, they don't have a great offense. They're more of a speed and defense kind of team. They got a good bullpen. Their starters aren't great. Aggro's actually their worst, so he's like a B-, I guess. Maybe a C+, judging by those ratings. Probably like a B- or a B, I guess. It's a tough one. Oh, Marsha Brown's playing hurt. What happened to her? That's something I did not. I just noticed that. What happened to her? She's one of their top players. Interesting. All right. What time is it? 1:30. Perfect. We got time for one more, and then we'll grab some lunch. All right. All right. Stop. Focus. Stan Elyve will start. Pickle's gonna stay. Really, does McClure get a start again, or do I put Sportswood back in the lineup? I say we put Sportswood back. So let's put Jumps at second, Burko DHs, and we move Sportswood to first. Okay. I'm going to have Burko bat second, though. He's doing very well. Sportswood will bat fifth. Actually, Billy's doing better than Sportswood, but Sportswood has more power, so I want him to hit the 5-hole. All right, let's go. Now, that's also going to hurt our speed here, because let me run through this for you. Burko does not run well. His speed is under 35. Sportswood is, I think, just under 40 in the terms of speed department. LeBoink is under 30, and Stan Elyve is at an 8. So yeah, our speed, horrible. So yeah, Marsha Brown's playing hurt. Interesting. James, Burko, and Swiner do up to face Mark. We are at Tiger's Den here. This is, I actually just found this out thanks to the Super Mega Baseball Twitter account. This is actually based on Korean baseball stadiums that they have seen in real life. And if you look closely, they will show a South Korean flag hanging up over the stadium during the cutscenes in the middle. James lead off here against Marks as the first pitch is on the corner for a strike. Good pitch there. Chased one outside as Marks comes off the mound of field, goes to first. One quick out here. Going to bring up Stu Burko here. 462 average on the year for the DH. He has 3 RBIs so far. Curveball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Curveball hangs and pulled foul by Burko as he's out in front, 1-2. Fastball, he's behind on an inning down on strikes for the first out. Got to bring up Buck Swiner now. He's batting 231 on the year. Had a hit last time out. Slider outside for ball 1 as that's mishandled by the catcher behind the plate. Fastball inside for a strike, 1-1. Fastball up and in for a strike, 1-2. Hoa hangs a curveball, but Swiner's way out in front, 1-2. Chased one high, back to the mound. Marks on it, goes to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Agro. Bottom 1 we go, it's 0-0. Marsha Brown, Landon Moses, and Dolph Stake to face Tarak Smith. There is Marsha Brown, the right fielder today, batting .417 on the season. Explains why she's playing. 2-seamer away from Tarak is down in the way. Oh, it's Cutter. Actually missed the zone at the bottom, 1-0. Fastball up and in for a strike, 1-1. Smith delivers a curveball at the knees as that's ripped into right center field. It is high, it is far, and it is gone. Leadoff home run from Marsha Brown here in the first. Gives the Sandcats a 1-0 lead. That is her first of the season. 1-0 your score. Smith gives up a home run on the first batter he faces. That's not a good sign. Landon Moses up now as the center fielder is getting a start today over Super Sampson. He is a new addition to the roster. Fastball low and away, ripped up the middle. Pickle dives, he cuts it off. He'll get up and fire and retire Moses on the great defensive play. 1 out now as Dolph Stake is up. .545 average with a home run and 3 RBIs, yet the Cats are only 1-2 on the year. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1 your count. Cutter away, called a strike, 0-2 the count. Smith goes up and away with a changeup as it's skied out to right center. James over, makes the catch in the gap for the second out rather easily. Now to bring up Marilyn Davidson, a new addition to the lineup, is playing left field. She's actually a left fielder by trade. She's playing DH today. Batting .231 on the season with a home run already in the first 3 games. Fastball down the left field line, off of Trisha Lee's glove into the foul territory. That'll be an infield hit for Davidson, and she reaches base with 2 outs. That'll bring up Hercules Bentley, the first baseman returning from last year's squad. He's batting a measly 111 on the year, averaging a 1 for 9. First pitch hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Bentley. Third of the inning for the Sandcats, as it's first and second now with 2 outs. That'll bring up Chip Duffers, the second baseman. He's returning from last year's squad as well. He's batting 411 on the year. He's hitting 4 for 9. Two-seam cutter up and in for a strike, going 1 the count as Smith gets ahead. Fastball low and in, ripped to second, jumps there to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Smith gives up a leadoff homer to Marsha Brown, and 2 more hits in this inning, but he gets out of it with just that inning, just that 1 damage. Top 2 we go. It's 1-0. Jumps, Sportswood, and LeBoink do up. Hold on. Timeout. And Jeb Jumps lead off here. Batting .583 on the year as he takes a ball outside. 1-0. Ball up, 2-0. Looks like he was taking hitting lessons from Stan Elyve, who was last year's batting title champion at average-wise anyway. 3-0 is your count now as Jumps is looking to get on base, but that first pitch fastball is up 3-1. And again makes his own full count. Lined out to left field. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Solo shot for Jeb Jumps to start the 2nd inning right for the hot corners. Answers Marshall Brown with one of his own. 1-1 your score, 2nd of the year for Jeb Jumps.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Dirk Sportswood. He's still looking for his first hit of the season. Had a day off in game number 3. Fastball up for ball 1. Behind on that, fastball 0-1, or 1-1 now.
No, inside.
Fastball up again, 2-1 the count.
Ball inside.
Slider inside, 3-1 the count now. Change up, called a strike at the letters. Full count to Sportswood. Inside ball 4, Sportswood draws his 2nd walk of the year. That's the only 2 times he's reached base. Still hitless on the year. Billy LeBoink up now, batting .462. Had a home run in game number 3 against the Sirloins and has 6 RBIs, averaging 2 a game. Curveball down the middle for a strike. Going 1 the count to LeBoink. Curveball up on the letters. 0-2 the count. Ripped up the middle. Base hit for LeBoink. He keeps his hot hitting going as that put runners at 1st and 2nd with still nobody out. 3 back-to-back batters have reached base. 2 hits and a walk. Trisha Lee up now. 3rd baseman's 1 for 3 so far in the young season. Got her first start last game. Signed out of the free agent pool to replace Stack Biggs as she takes a slider at the knees for strike 1. Saab behind on that fastball. 0-2 the count now. Slider pulled out to right field. It's going to hang though. Brown makes the catch for the 1st out. Both runners hold as neither of them can run very well. Norton Pickle up now, 1 for 10 on the year. Has 2 RBIs, thankfully. Hit a double his last game to get his first hit. Slider at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider pulled to the right side, diving his Duffers to cut it off. He goes to 2nd, gets the out on the fielder's choice. No hit for Pickle, but he does reach base. His runners are at the corners now for catcher Lars Stagcleave, batting in the 9-hole today. Went 1 for 3 in his first start in the game against the Sirloins with a single.
Ball high.
Fastball up for ball number 1. Stagcleave takes. Right down the middle. That changeup is pulled foul, though. 1-1. Way out in front. Behind on that changeup. 1-2 the count to Stagcleave. Dribbler to the left side. Marks can't field it off the mound, but Stagcleave, remember, he has a speed of 8, is still thrown out rather hilariously. Bottom 2 we go as the hot corners can't get any more than the solo shot from Jumps. 1-1. Park, Draper, and Tantrum to face. Here is Rodney Park, former shortstop of the Moonstars, returning for his 2nd year with the Sandcats. Takes a fastball low and away for a strike, going 1 the count. Curveball down and in, ripped down the right field line, hooking off the foul pole. Home run, Rodney Park. It's another solo shot to start the inning. 2nd inning in a row that's happened to Tarak Smith. 2nd of the season for Park. It's 2-1 Sandcats. That brings up Winston Draper, the 2nd baseman formerly of the Freebooters. Or actually, no, former of the Moose. My bad. Landon Fair is that one. Cutter low and away. Line to the left side. Off of Pickle's glove. It's going to be a base hit in the left for Draper. He will reach. Back-to-back hits to start the inning for the Sandcats. They bring up Tig Tantrum starting in left field today. Not sure if he was originally on the team or not, but I've never faced him, so that's going to be a rookie for me. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball low, fakes the bunt, pulls it back, low for ball 1. Cutter up and in, popped up in the left center field. James over, calling for it, medium deep. Makes the catch on the fly out, and that's the first out as the runner retreats.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Marsha Brown up now as she's hit a solo shot back in the first inning.
That's outside.
Changeup outside from Smith puts him behind 1-0. Changeup low and in this time, ripped the third. Lee there to make the catch. On to first, not in time. 2 outs now. Landon Moses up, retired on the ground out his first time up, 0 for 1. Fastball low and away, first strike, 0-1 the count. Changeup up and in, grounded to second, jumps there to field, backhands, goes to first, that's the third out. Solo home bites Smith again as Park goes yard and makes it 2-1, Sandcats. James, Burko, and Swiner to face Marks. Here's Geronimo James, 0 for 1 today with a ground out.
Ball.
Curveball inside, missed the zone, 0-1. Behind on that fastball, 1-1. Fastball up, 1-2. Grounded softly to second, easy play for Duffers. He'll go to first, 1 out. Bring up Stu Burko now, he's 0 for 1 today.
Ball outside.
Changeup outside, missed the zone completely from Marks, 0-1. Ball 2. Oh, I see why they're starting pitching to rank so low. Marks is technically classified as a reliever because he is a starter and reliever hybrid. So his grade goes into the bullpen, not into the starting pitching. Ah, makes sense. 2-0 your count to Burko as he looks to make Marks pay. Chases the fastball high and misses 2-1. Behind on that fastball to first base, stake the field, 2 outs now. Got to bring up Buck Swiner, 0 for 1 today. Looking to bounce back here. Fastball up for a strike on the corner, 0-1.
Nope, that's high.
Fastball up, 1 inside, 1-1. Almost hit him. Behind on that fastball, that was high out of the zone, 1-2. Soft liner, pulled foul. Still 1-2. Swiner staying alive. Slider pulled to the first base side, staked there to field, he'll take it himself, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Marks. Bottom 3 we go. It's 2-1 your score. Stake, Davidson, and Bentley up against Smith. First pitch to Dolph Stake is a high inning curveball that is skied out to right center field. James back on it a bit. He's calling for it. Makes the catch for the first out. Good thing he was already shading him deep. He didn't have to move very far. Davidson up now. She had a single her first time up. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner on the fastball. 0-1 your count. Changeup low and in. First strike, 0-2. Cutter up and in. Davidson checks and almost went for it. 1-2. Curveball down. Line to third. Pass Lee, and it just hits the chalk. Kicks it up. It's going to be into the corner as Swiner tracks it down. Davidson on her way to second. She's in with a double. Her second hit of the day, making her 2 for 2. Bentley singled his last time up in the first inning as well as he looks to duplicate success here. A fastball up for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away, ripped the short. Pickle Fields, he's going to go to third with it, and they got Davidson in a rundown. Lee to second with it, his jump's now in it. Throws it to third, now Smith in it, he's chasing her. Now to second as Pickle's chasing her again. Over to third, here's Lee with it now. As she's getting slower, throw to jumps. He should be able to run her down now, and he will for the second out. Good heads-up play from Pickle again to cut off another lead-off base runner. Bentley gets on the fielder's choice as that's 2 outs now. Runner at first for Chip Duffers. He grounded out his first time up. Change up low and in for a ball. Just missed, 1-0. Just missed the inside corner. Change up away. That was a curveball, actually. I'm sorry, 2-0. Cutter up and away now. That's a strike, 2-1. Sorry, Tank. Fastball up and inside. Called a strike, 2-2. Delivering a changeup inside again. Inside, full count. Curveball away. Grounded back to the mound. Smith comes off, goes to first, and that's the third out as he gets out of trouble. No runs scoring this inning against Smith as we go to the fourth. Remains 2-1. Jumps, Sportswood and the Boink do up to face Marks for the second time. Jeb Jumps hit a solo shot back in the second inning. Look to duplicate that here. Marks is getting tired here as he is a starter reliever. They generally can throw about 60 pitches comfortably before you have to seriously consider taking them out. He's already at below half stamina. First pitch was high from him, a 1-0. Fastball outside, misses the zone horribly, 2-0.
Ball high.
Ball high, 3-0. His composed will activate to help his accuracy out.
Foul.
Slider fouled off by Jumps. He was late on it, 3-1.
Take your base.
Walked him on 5 pitches as Jumps gets on for the second time.
Now batting.
Sportswood up now, drew a walk his first time up, also on 5 pitches coincidentally, as Jumps just did that, and we're going to go here. First pitch from Marks is in the dirt, low on the changeup, throw down, Jumps steals second on the play. Runner in scoring position for Sportswood now as he's ahead 1-0, fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1.
No, inside.
Curveball missed inside, 2-1 the count as Marks looks to find the zone again. Changeup hung and pulled foul by Sportswood, 2-2. Pulled up, foul behind the plate. Leaping at the fence, but he can't catch it. Catcher made a valiant effort on that one, still 2-2. Sportswood stays alive as he tries to get on base. Rips that to right. Off the diving Stake. It's going to sneak through into the outfield as Jumps is rounding third. He's going to try and score. Stake throws home, not in time. It's an RBI single for Sportswood, his first hit of the season. First RBI as well, as the hot corners tie it up at 2. And that will do it for Aggro Marks here in the 4th inning. He only goes 3+. As new addition, starter reliever Eliza Pollard will come into pitch. She has no earned runs given up. She has not given up any earned runs. She's given up only about 1 hit, it looks like, in 5 outs. She's got a .4 whip, and she struck out 2 batters so far in the season. Having a good year so far, locked in. She's coming in at almost full stamina, so we can expect about maybe 45, 50 pitches from her. For her as well, I'm sorry. Sportswood at first now for LeBlanc. First pitch fastball at the knees for a strike. Pollard has a 4-seamer, 2-seamer, and a slider.
No, inside.
2-seamer up. There was a 4-seamer up, 99 miles an hour, 1-1. Turns on that fastball, LeBlanc does, and drives it out to left center field deep. But that will hang up as Moses makes the catch for the first out. Park cuts it off. Runner retreats.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Sportswood still hanging on at first base there as Lee's up now, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. She was late on the fastball. Slider ripped right to the shortstop Park on the ground. Flips to second one on the first. It's a double play, 6-4-3, and the Sandcats are out of the inning. Hot corners do drive in 1, and there is the South Korean flag I mentioned earlier hanging out there in center field. 2-2 your score. Park, Draper, and Tantrum to face Smith. Rodney Park hit a home run his last time up right off the foul pole as that curveball's ripped into center field, and that'll be a base hit for Park. He's 2 for 2. Putting him on as the leadoff man with no outs. Winston Draper up now. Hit a single his last time up. First pitch fastball on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Smith already gives up 7 hits here in the 7th as the second pitch is popped up in front of the mound. Smith off for it. And he will put it away for the first out. Good fielding from Tarak. Now bring up Tig Tantrum, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Cutter up and in from Smith is swung through for a strike, 0-1, way out in front. Tantrum lines a curveball, changeup off of Sportswood. It's going to be an infield hit. I don't know why I jumped for that one, but that's an infield hit for Tantrum. First and second now with 1 out. Back to the top, and Marsha Brown, who homered her first time up and then flew out. Changeup blown away, ball outside, 1-0. Not where I wanted that. Fastball away, fooled her, 1-1. Curveball down and in, checked it for 2, second ball, 2-1. Cutter up and in, lined out to left field. Swiner back on it, looking up, and it's in. That's the second homer of the day from Marsha Brown. It's a 3-run shot, and it's now 5-2 Sandcats. Oh boy. Landon Moses up now. He's 0 for 2 today. Smith looks to recover. Curveball skied out to left. Swiner over. Makes the catch in front of the wall for the second out. Now to bring up Dolph Stake. He's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a ground out. Fastball up. Broke his bat as it's skied into shallow center field. James in on it. Makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Smith gives up a 3-run homer on 3 hits. Pushes the lead to 3 for the Sandcats. Top 5 we go. Pickle, Stagleaf, and James to face Pollard. Norton Pickle up. He's 0 for 1 today. Batting .091 on the season. Solid average. Fastball on the outside for a strike. 0-1.
No, high.
Ball up, 1-1. Ripped on the ground up the middle. Diving his Duffers to cut it off. His Pickle's hustling, but he's still out. Now Stagleaf up, 0 for 1 today. Slider hangs, and that's a base hit up the middle for Stagleaf, his second of the season, first of today. That'll put a runner on with 1 out as the slow-running Stagleaf is on. That'll bring up Geronimo James, 0 for 2 today, with a flyout and a groundout.
That's inside.
Fastball inside, just misses for ball 1. Grounded hard on the ground to left, past both diving infielders, and it's a base hit for James. 2 back-to-back hits now with 1 out, have the hot corners in business. Runner in scoring position for Stu Burko, who's 0 for 2 today. He's looking to come through with a clutch hit here. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Probably should have crushed that. High and away on the ground to short. 1 hopper, mark the second one, and it's another double play. 3rd consecutive inning we've hit into one of those. Bottom 5 we go. It remains 5-2. Davidson, Bentley, and Duffers to face Smith. First pitch curveball from Davidson is a strike, 0-1. Just quickly behind. Cutter up and in. Skied out the center. James back on it. At the right in front of the warning track, he's going to call for it, and he'll make the play for the first out. That'll bring up Hercules Bentley now, 1 for 2 today with a single and a fielder's choice. Fastball strike at the knees, 0-1.
He's out.
Curveball back to Smith, who makes the quick reflex play to make the catch, 2 outs. That'll bring up Duffers, 2 outs now, nobody on. Duffers takes a strike on the inside corner, he's 0 for 2 today. Fastball low and away, grounded softly up the middle, jumps to backhand, he'll go to first. 1-2-3 inning for Smith, his first of the day. Top 6 we go, it remains 5-2. Swiner jumps and sports with a face Pollard. Here is Buck Swiner, 0 for 2 today, now batting a solid 200 on the year. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Rips that one right into center field, but right to Moses, 1 out. I'll bring up Jet Jumps. He has a home run and a walk to his credit so far today. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Rips that slider into right field. That'll hang as Brown's over, 2 outs. 2 hard hit balls, 2 outs. Sportswood up now, 1 for 1 today, walk and a single to his credit. Drove in a run as the fastball's on the inside for an 0-1 count. Slider ripped up the middle, and Sportswood is now 2 for 2 on the day as he reaches base for the 3rd time. Keeps the inning alive for the hot corners as there's now 2 outs and a runner at first. Now LeBlanc up, he singled his last time up as well, 1 for 2 today.
Ball outside.
Fastball outside for ball 1.
Ball inside.
Slider misses out inside that time, 2-0. Turns on that fastball, rips it to Draper though, and he'll go to first. 4 hard hit balls. 1 was a hit, the other 3 were outs. Bottom 6 we go, it's 5-2. Park, Draper, and Tantrum to face Smith. Curved ball, grounded softly up the middle, jumps to backhand, he'll go to first, makes the play, 1 out. That'll bring up Winston Draper now, I believe he's 0 for 2 today. Fastball on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Change up away, grounded to the hole. Diving is Pickle to cut it off. He'll get up and fire, but Draper gets an infield hit. Runner at first now with 1 out as Tantrum's up. He had an infield hit his last time up. Air ball up for a strike, 0-1.
No,
Change up inside, ball 1, just low, 1-1. Fastball low and away, grounded back to the mound. Smith to second, 1. On to first, not in time, Tantrum beat it out. Fielder's choice. 2 outs, runner at first for Marsha Brown. 2 home runs to her credit today. Cutter up and in is high, runner takes off, Stagleaf throws, not in time. Runner in scoring position now for Brown as it's 1-0. Fastball up and away, line to left, over the leaping Lee, it'll go to left. Swiner comes up throwing as Tantrum's trying to score. He is going to get there, 6-2. Brown to second on the play, and that'll do it for Tarak Smith. And we will bring in Amazo Hayes. Hayes has thrown 1 inning on the year. It was a clean inning. Recorded the strikeout in that as he gets ahead 0-1. Moses takes a slider inside for ball number 1. Fastball up and away. Takes it high, 2-1. Change up low and away. Pulled foul. 2-2 now. Slider up and in from Hayes. He swung through it, strike 3. Moses down on strikes, and Hayes gets out of the jam. 1 run scores thanks to Marsha Brown's RBI double, and it's now 6-2 Sandcats into the 7th. Hot corners need a rally late. Lee, Pickle, and Stagleaf to face Pollard. First up is Trisha Lee, 0 for 2 today. Slider on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball fouled off by Lee. She's behind on it, 0-2. Soft liner in the left center field. It's going to be a tough play, but in comes Tantrum to make the catch thanks to his speed. 0-1. 1 out now for Pickle. He's batting .083 on the season. Soft liner to center. That's going to be a base hit. Pickle has his 2nd hit of the season, his first today, as he reaches base here in the 7th with 1 out. That'll bring up Lars Stagleaf, 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch from Pollard is a strike. Oh, that two-seamer missed on the inside. 0-1, 1-0. Fastball popped up on the infield. Second baseman Duffers on the infield grass. Makes the catch for the second out. And that brings up Geronimo James, who had a single his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Turns on it, hits it up the middle. That's going to be a base hit as it gets by Duffers. Rounding third on the play and going to third is Pickle on the hit and run. Runners at the corners now for Burko, 0 for 3. Fastball outside, missed badly, 1-0. Fastball ripped right to Duffers at second. Are you kidding me? Pollard escapes the jam. Hot corners get 2 hits, but can't do anything with them. Bottom 7, it's 6-2. Middle of the lineup to face Hayes. Here is Dolph Stake. Curveball grounded back to Hayes as he mishandles it. That's going to be an error on the pitcher. Stake reaches. Actually, they don't even give him an error. It's a base hit. Stake at first with no outs as Davidson's up. Changeup popped up into shallow left field. Out for it is Pickle. He'll call for it. Norton under. Makes the catch for the first out. Now bring up Hercules Bentley. Bentley has a hit today. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Changeup up and in. Popped up behind the plate, 0-2. Hayes delivers a curveball. Pulled foul. Way out in front. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Bentley staying alive. Fastball middle in. Swung through it, strike 3. He was not ready for it, and Hayes gets the strikeout. 2 outs now. Runner at first for Duffers. 0 for 3 today on his line score. First pitch curveball from Hayes is a strike at the letters, 0-1. Slider low and away. First strike, 0-2. Heater up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Duffers chased it, and he struck out. Back-to-back Ks for Hayes to end the inning. Top 8 we go. It's 6-2. Swiner jumps in sports with to face Pollard in her 4th inning of work.
No, inside.
Actually, she's completed 4 innings of work. This is her 5th. She came in the 4th, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is her 5th inning. Pollard takes the first pitch fastball inside to Swiner, 0-1. That one's at the knees, 1-1.
That's outside.
Outside ball 2, 2-1.
Strike.
Missed that fastball, 2-2. Turns on that one, pulls it foul, 2-2. Hangs that one in the middle of the plate. Swiner takes it to left center, but it's going to be under it just a bit. Moses there, puts it away, 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Jeff jumps, 1 for 2 today, a home run and a walk and a line out. First pitch grounded to third. Draper backhands in the line, goes to first, 2 outs. Now to bring up Sportswood, 2 for 2 today, has 2 singles in his last 2 at-bats. He also drew a walk his first time up. Slider at the knees for a ball, strike, 0-1. Slider ripped out the left center field. Moses going over to the gap. He'll run it down, though, and make the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Pollard in the 8th as she's gone through 5 innings of scoreless relief. Bottom 8, it's 6-2. Park Draper and Tantrum to face Hayes in his 3rd inning of work. Curveball below the knees for a ball. He's had 2 1/3 innings, 1 1/3 innings actually. Fastball skied out to center. James in front of the warning track will call for it. He'll make the catch for the first out. He's now pitched inning and 2/3 as Draper's up. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Curveball on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Scored his last time up. Slider to left, and that's going to be a base hit. Draper's now 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. That'll bring up Chick Tantrum, and then Marsha Brown's on deck. Tantrum singled his last time up on an infield hit. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Curveball below the knees. Actually at the knees for a strike. I thought it was low, 0-2. Change up low and away. Low for ball 1. Slider up and away. Checked it, wanted it, 2-2. Fastball up and in. Swung through it, strike 3. Hayes gets another strikeout. 2 outs now. Runner still at first for Marsha Brown. 3 for 4. 2 homers, 5 RBIs, and a double. Curveball, ball low, 1-0. Change up low and in for a strike, 1-1. Slider up and away, ball 2, 2-1. Fastball middle away, ripped into the left center gap. Runner was going on the play, and that's going to get into the gap. James has to run it down, and he does. Gets it to the cutoff man as the runner's coming home. Throw from Pickle is not in time. It's an RBI double from Brown, her 6th of the day, and it's now 7-2. Landon Moses up now. Rips the first pitch to first. Sportswood Fields. He'll make the out at first himself. 7-2 your score now to the 9th as Hayes keeps up his first run of the season. LeBoink, Lee, and Pickle to face Pollard in the 9th. And Pollard is out. Oh, wait, no. Moses is out in center. He went hitless today. Super Sampson, who was on last year's team, will take over, which is why he's not playing. He's tense. LeBoink to lead off against Pollard here. Fastball on the outside for a strike, going long. Rips that fastball into left center. So Sampson in, but cannot track it down. It's a base hit for LeBoink. Starts the inning right for the Hot Corners, but they need a lot more of them to have a chance. Now Trisha Lee up 0 for 3 today. Do we have anybody who could pinch hit here? I could pinch hit Caleb here, and then put Dig into play third and have Caleb move to second and then take jumps out. I mean, it's not like it's unlikely we're going to field in the next inning. We're down 5 runs, so I'm okay with pinch hitting with either Oliver or McClure here. Probably going to save Oliver to pinch hit for Stagcleef, and then I'm going to let McClure pinch hit here. Yeah, Caleb, come in.
No, that's inside.
Fastball inside, missed 0-1, 1-0.
Strike.
Chase that one. God damn it. I knew it as soon as I tapped the button. 1-1. Ripped up the middle. Then Park cuts in another double play. Wow. The 4th one we've hit into today. Pickle up. 1 for 3. Liner to right field. Off Duffer's glove. It's a base hit. Pickle will reach safely. Got to bring up Stagcleef. 1 for 3 today. You know what? I'm not even going to pinch hit because, well, who cares?
Ball outside.
Fastball outside. Throw down. Low and unable to be caught by Duffers. It's a base hit for... It's a stolen base for Pickle. I believe it's his first of the day. Runner in scoring position for Stagcleef. 1-0 count. Fastball down the middle. 1-1.
That's up.
Low, ball 2. 2-1. Stagcleef working it
That's
here.
inside.
Fastball inside. 3-1 the count. Rip to right field, right to stake, though, and that's going to end the game. We had a lot of hard hit balls. They just weren't right to people. We also grounded into 4 fucking double plays today. So, yeah, that's going to be a loss. Hot Corners are now 2-2 on the season. Fucking Marsha Brown drives in 6 fucking runs with 2 doubles and 2 fucking home runs. Are you goddamn kidding me, brah? The only other run came on a solo shot in the 2nd inning by Rodney frickin' Park. He's never had power. When did he discover how to do that? Burko goes hitless. Swiner went hitless. Lee went hitless. My God, guys. Can you do something? Just act like you care out there. Even Stagcleef hit better than them. He got a hit. Yeah, Marsha Brown, 4 for 5, 2 dingers, 2 doubles, 6 RBIs. That's going to be player of the game right there. Park had the other run on a homer. The only person who didn't get a hit in their lineup was Moses, who went 0 for 5, and Duffers, who was 0 for 4. Fuck, man. Jumps hit a solo homer, his 2nd. That's good. Sportswood drove in a run. Finally gets his first 2 hits of the year. He also draws another walk, so he's got great on-base percentage. LeBoink 2 for 4. Great job for him. Pickle finally goes 2 for 4. He's starting to come around now. James continues to hit well. Yeah. Inconsistent offense is going to kill us this year. Smith goes 5 2/3, 11 hits given up, 6 earned runs. Gave up 3 home runs. Hayes had a good 2 1/3 innings out of the bullpen, only gave up 3 hits and 1 earned run. He struck out 4. Marks goes 3 innings, 3+ innings, doesn't qualify for the win, gives up the 2 earned runs, 3 hits, and 2 walks. Pollard goes 6 innings out of the bullpen. Yes, you read that right. 6 innings, only gave up 7 hits, but scattered them and managed to turn like 4 double plays on us. So yeah, she gets the win. Good for her. Marsha Brown's your player of the game. No frickin' figure. Jumps is 2nd, Park's 3rd. All the home runs right there. And we're in the top 850 players in the world in franchise score. Whoop-de-frickin-do. If my team's not scoring, I'm not happy. We're so inconsistent this year, it looks like. 4 games in, we've got a run differential of 0. Mind you, we won our first game by 6 runs. Herbosaurus notch a win column as they defeat the undefeated Freebooters. That's good. Blowfish defeat the Sirloins 8-4. Good for them. Buzzards looking to stay perfect, and they do come back to beat the Eaters 10-8. Good for them. They're 4-0. Only undefeated team left besides the Moonstars. Overdogs, a 10-3 victory over the Beewolves. Not surprising, Beewolves give up a lot of runs this year. Sawteeth finally get in the win column, win 5-2 over the Moose. That's also good for us. Wide Loads are crushing the Crocodons right now, and they do beat them by a score 9-3. They're 4-1. Crocodons 1-4. Wild Pigs win 1-0 over the Sandcats, and that's not good. Heaters beat the Platypi 5-1. Buzzards eke out the Nemesis 6-5, remain unbeaten at 5-0. Sirloins crush the Blowfish in a rematch 8-4. Alright, so we are taking on the Moonstars in the next game, who are 4-0 with a +11 run differential, and we draw their ace, Alicia Woodrow, with our ace, Noah Kaiser. They have the edge in the pitching, and they also have the edge in the lineup, it looks like. I haven't even looked at it yet. Yep, they have a lot of power, but no contact. They also have no speed and no defense. So, if we can put the ball in play, we should have a good time, but remember, we're talking about a team that is based around pitching. Look at that. That rotation is stellar. You got an S-rated pitcher facing me in the first game. Well, actually, just this one game. This is the only time we play him this year. Last year we played him twice. This year we only play him once. All right. So looking at the development here, Connor Frazier has a new one. Okay, I can swing that. I like that. $1 million though. I gotta save. And Billy loses 17 to his arm. He still has the strongest arm in the outfield though, so no harm, no foul there, I guess. Stagcleef is on the board here. So is Dig. This is the dumb one. Connor's is a 6% chance to expire. We need to save. We will get it next time. We'll be over $1.1 million, so we'll have enough to get it after next game. Am I going to let this one expire for Jeb? Probably. He plays second base. He doesn't really throw that much. I'm not going to give this one for Messiah. Amazo. He does need that velocity increase. I could give him that, but that might give him walk prone. The way he's been pitching this year, I don't want to fuck him up, so no. And Lars, this one's not going to expire. I mean, it's kind of a pointless upgrade for my backup catcher, but I'd like to have him be able to throw out at least one base runner, so I'm sure I'll think about that. We'll save him, though. And no signings happened after this game, so quarter of the way through the season, we're 2-2. We got a bunch of slumping hitters. This is going to be an interesting next game. We're going to have Oliver bat, catcher. What do they want? So they got you playing left field, so Arms U will get the start in left. Lee will still be a third. That in last. Boys, I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling crazy. Dig's getting the start at third. We're going to have the man who can't hit come up and play. If Stagcleef can get on base, he can get on base. Oliver's going to start at catcher. Swiner is out. Yu is in left. And McClure still on the bench at second there as Jumps will play second. Burkle will lead off. I do not like having James as the 3-hitter. Put him up top, please. Burkle can bat 2. That's fine. I want Sportswood at 3, Jumps at 4, and LeBlanc at 5. Then Pickle, I want Apollo actually at 6. Arms can bat 7. Fordo at 9. Pickle at 7. Okay. This is going to be one shitty lineup, but you know what? We're inconsistently scoring runs. Who cares? Alright guys, that'll do it for this episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty. Year 2 has officially begun. We are a quarter of the way through the season at 2-2. We are still in second place in the division, believe it or not. The only team above us, I believe, is the Freebooters. They are 3-1. They have a one game lead on us, actually. So, let's see if we can eke out a win here against the heavily favored Moonstars. Starting next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. This is the Nasty One signing off.